just sort of talking, so
We're ready.
hold up my hand or hold up my face, my head, or
Oh shit! No, I didn't say Kazan has one in his tower.
Oh, the cap or the cover.
oh
red
shit.
one with
Okay,
Kazan.
if that's the case, go close it, turn it off.
Was there a
You
chance?
can't. It won't stay down. You're gonna have to turn the camera off. Oh,
It
Did it
stayed
stay
down.
down?
Yeah. It's
okay. Well,
down.
you have the
It's good.
touch. Good.
What are you looking
You
at?
need to. You need to take that special touch to Vegas.
An old wizard in the magic.
Maybe you can make some money. Oh, oh, nice.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. While we're gone.
Fuck, we need to go back to
We're
the
going to
tower.
Memorial Weekend or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Where are you going?
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah, have fun.
You're not going?
No,
Why not?
I'm not
that's
cool
it. That's
kid.
their vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hello. Welcome back to the League of Roses, where we're discussing our vacation plans. That has nothing to do with tonight's adventure. Before you sits the lily white sky blue rose, who is one of the members of the League of Roses. The League of Roses is a bunch of rose groups named after roses, colors of the rose.
Technically, this is the newest rose.
This is a morphed rose.
We are a
This
new
is a new rose.
Yeah.
A combination of two
crossbreeded.
that have gone into Barovia.
A blue,
blue and the
rose
white.
and a white rose together.
There's two leaders and too many troubles to talk about. So we'll do as we do every week. We will go around the room. Excuse me. We will go around the table, and we will introduce ourselves, our characters, and answer a special question that was posed by the evening to learn more about our characters. Right?
Yep.
Okay. And then we'll have a recap. And guess who? No? Oh,
Michael's
oh gosh.
We're back on.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow, let's see if I
The most-
remember.
You'll
I
remember
didn't
fine.
even remember where
You'll remember
hockey
just fine.
was.
You'll remember just fine. So, since you're speaking up already, Michael, we'll go ahead and have
Yeah.
you answer and talk about yourself.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I play the character Lazarus. Lazarus is a Dao warlock, or Genie warlock, and more specifically, he follows a Genie of the Earth. So that means he gets some special Earth spells.
I think it's the
levels
biggest.
of
I think it's the most important. thing.
Yeah, but the most important thing is that he's probably 99% of the time going to be using Eldritch Blast, which is
He's a very funny guy, too, isn't he?
Yeah,
He tells lots of jokes.
yeah, he does. Yeah,
Why do you only use Eldritch Blast? You have others, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but I only
Okay.
get. So you technically only get like 2 spell slots, and you regain them on a short rest.
Okay,
that means
so
that after-
you're limited on
Yeah, I'm
what you're...
limited on what I can cast, and that's one of the main reasons why.
But Eldritch Blast doesn't count against your spells. It's
yeah,
a
it does
cantrip.
not. Yeah, it's a cantrip.
So you have other spells eventually, like darkness. We saw
yeah,
darkness.
that's one of the spells.
Okay. All right. And is that enough about you?
Yeah, that's enough about me.
Yeah, it's enough. All right. What mystery? Oh yeah, we kind of screwed it up. Huh? What mystery does your PC wish he knew the answer to?
I wish they knew what the fuck the Chams and the Thane or Fairies do.
So you got a book,
Yeah,
the
book
Book of the
and,
Fanes, last week. Finally, after several years here, it
Yeah.
seems like it's about a year and almost 2 years since we started.
Yeah.
So did it answer your questions?
A little bit. It let me know we need to go back to that stupid tower where we fought the Lich, or Demi-Lich. I don't remember whether it was a full-blown one or not, because one of the Chams might be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if we, did we ever find a gem in the,
I don't
tower?
remember.
No.
Alright.
Well, if you'd have found a gem, any gems along the way, you would have stolen them, right? Or taken them, you think, right?
Yeah.
Right? You haven't got any gems on you, do you? I
No.
don't think so. Pretty much Barovia is bereft of any kind of rewards.
I have one amethyst.
What color is an amethyst?
Purple.
Purple, okay.
I think it's red.
Did you get that here?
I don't
In
know.
Barovia?
I don't know. It's been
Yeah.
on my thing for
Who
a
knows?
while.
Well,
Okay.
the DM would know if you ever got one of them, and I'm assuming we did it.
The DM would know, yes.
Yeah.
That's me. but he wouldn't say, right? Because that's part of the fun
I
of the
have
game.
a red oh, I thought that was glue. I have a red glove.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have a.
Does a red glove count?
No, but I have like a.
Where did you get the red glove?
I do have that one.
Honestly, I don't know. I have that, an ivory mermaid jewelry box with a silver comb.
Dude,
That sounds old.
I have like a blue robe with stars on it.
I have a green robe.
You got that at the tower.
Yeah, at the tower.
Yeah. You and somebody else got a
Yeah,
robe
I got
too.
a green robe.
I think W
green
got
and
it.
yellow.
Yeah.
Did you ever identify to see if those actually did anything?
I don't have
I don't have
identified.
identify.
Okay.
What is what's gonna do? It's a robe.
Reedy has identified.
That's identify, right? He identified it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, so that's your question. We fell right into that trap
Which is
talking
smart
about
because
it.
now I can ask Reedy to identify the amulet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. You have some.
You have identify?
Yeah.
Reedy has identified.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, that's always. You guys have almost always never
It's his
carried
only
that.
non-weather wizard spell.
That's why we had
You
Roscoe.
need to figure out whether. You need
I had to help you with
identify-
Roscoe. Yeah.
You have to identify weather vanes and dowsing rods.
Is that all it identifies, or does it?
No,
it identifies
that's
magical
the
items.
reason he took it.
Okay.
It does everything. For
He
those.
wants to identify dowsing rods, magical dowsing rods.
It's a dowsing.
Yeah,
Dowsing.
dowsing rod.
Is that where you find water?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah. Okay. That
That
hillbillies use.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a wishbone. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Very
no,
good.
there's also the ones that they're like straw, and you
Straw.
They're like straw.
Oh, they're like bent sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
they're like
right.
bent metal
Okay.
sticks.
Do you know what we're talking about? You guys know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
They're kind of like you
They're
can
supposed
use.
to find water, but I think it's bullshit.
I think you can use hangers.
I'm gonna look
You
at
can
that.
use anything as a dowsing rod. I think it's bullshit.
It has everything to do with how you hold your hand. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's genuinely
Yeah,
how
it's
your
bullshit.
hand is
Yeah.
holding it.
Yeah.
But also magical weather vanes.
Okay, okay.
It's full on just divination, which
Yeah.
divination is IE for bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the
All
water at? I can't find it. The dowsing rods keep pointing to the left.
I wouldn't
But I
want
haven't found
to. I
water
wouldn't
to
want
the left
to.
yet.
I wouldn't want to be using that in a thirsty town,
No.
right? And discovered that I was pointing the wrong way. All right. Next up, we
I
have.
mean, if you go in one direction, eventually you'll
I
find
suppose
something.
eventually, if you dig deep enough, too. Yeah.
The amazing great Richard. Whoa!
Wow. Listen
And
to
I
you.
play the character Grutz Breaker, a half orc, barbarian wizard hunter. Yes, all those things slapped into one. Yes, it's amazing.
I thought you were going to be a Ghostbuster too.
I will.
Okay.
That's next level.
So that adds to the footnote.
Yeah, I'll add.
The footer.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
that's
joining
pretty
the crew. I'm gonna fight the marshmallow man.
You are everything and
Yeah.
all in one.
Yes.
Yep.
All
right.
I'll have the longest title of them all.
You already do. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for that other guy. All right.
Oh yeah,
J-
King Rudimescus, Volturius.
King Rudimescus Volturus, we're the 23rd.
Yeah.
Rudimiscus. I've never heard that name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it had to have Rudy in it. Rudy
Oh, okay.
Rudimescus.
I am a half orc,
Half
who
human.
is-
Huh?
half human, yes, who is bald.
Which part of you is orc and which part of you is human?
The important parts orc.
The important parts are orc.
Yeah.
Okay. The head. Because you
I
are
got a
pretty
human
stupid.
head. I got a human head.
Yeah.
Maybe brain, but not head.
Yeah. All right, and you're gray skinned, right? And you're bald,
Yep, I'm bald.
and you have a beard.
I have a beard. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell us,
I'm buff. I'm just really fucking buff.
Mr. Muscle?
It's all
Yeah.
away.
You and
I have muscle for brain.
what's his name? What's his name? The boxer. What's his name? Sylvester Stallone.
Yes,
What is what's
Rocky?
Yeah, there you go. Rocky. You and Rocky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocky Balboa. Okay.
Eventually it'll be Rocky Woodward.
What mystery?
Rocky Woodward.
That would be nice. That would actually be
monk.
good.
Even more. Head on me. Come at me.
He's a monk. All right. What mystery does Grutz wish he knew the answer to?
When Grutz was a wee lad, a man went up to him and said, "What's that behind his ear?" And it was a fucking coin. And to this day, Grutz still doesn't know how he did it.
Okay, very cute. Very nice. Who was the guy that did that? Do you know? Do you
Magic
remember?
Mike.
Magic Mike. Okay. His name was Magic Mike. Was he an orc?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he bald?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like you. What you want to aspire to be like
Was
him,
his
right?
name
Yeah.
his secret name
But
Channing
he has
Tatum?
like a...
His
maybe-
secret name what?
Channing Tatum.
It could be. Who knows?
He has a what in his nose? A bone
He has a
or?
little fucking twirly mustache.
Oh, okay. Like
Oh, he's like the strong man from like a
Yeah.
circus.
yeah. Well, I
He's
was gonna say like a
busted.
bad guy too, like Snidely Whiplash. That's his name.
It helped you
guys don't know
have the
Snidely
dreams to
Whiplash.
become a wizard himself.
Okay, well that's cute. That was very good. I think that was about the level of mystery that Grutz can handle. So I think that was well done. All right, next up we have.
Hi, my name's Sarah. I play 2 characters. The first one is N, short for Nigel. He's an 80-year-old human paladin for his goddess Ezra, Lady of
I thought it was nice that he lost 8 years, and everybody yelled at
He's
me.
only lost 7.
Yeah, but
At least he's like a nice round.
Sometimes you
enemy.
just suddenly gain 65
I
years.
thought it was
and then you
nice.
lose 7.
He'll soon. That's what I needed to look to see if I could get
what's that?
a de-aging spell.
Well, there is one that you could learn technically.
Is there a potion? There's
but
probably
you have to be a
potions.
much higher level.
I need to be a higher level, actually.
There's actually, if you're at least 10th level, is like, or no, not even. If you're a cleric, you could be like level 6 or 7.
This is a cleric spell?
Yeah,
De-age.
yeah.
Huh.
It's called younger. There's actually a spell called that.
And how many times can you use it?
Once spell slots.
So you can make yourself. Oh dear God.
Yeah, you can make
Okay,
yourself
well,
younger.
it's every issue
And
can
you
be
can
solved.
reverse the cast to make someone older.
Yeah, every
If you
problem
fucking
can be.
if you hate someone, hey Bill, I fucking hate you. Age. You're 5 years old.
Oh, you can age them
yeah,
too.
you can age them too.
Oh, I thought you said it was younger.
You can do both. You can reverse the spell to cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What's this spell called?
young. It's
Well, it can't be
cantrip,
young.
shit Like that. Well, there's a reverse that you can use the reverse spell, and it's called older or whatever.
All right, so back to we got sidetracked on the age, but that was very exciting. Yeah, can't say 87 anymore. He's 80.
Yeah,
AD.
he's 80 now, and he's 5'4". He's a lawful good paladin. Swore his
I didn't know he was
vengeance.
5'4".
Well, he was higher, but he lost a foot.
Oh God, yeah.
he lost a
Okay.
foot. He's not as tall. anymore.
Ooh,
He's actually shorter than me
he's like a.
by 2 inches.
He's like a door on its side. Okay.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know how did he give you his foot? I don't know how he lost his height, but he lost his height.
Okay. It had to. Well, the only time it can happen is during the.
Yeah,
No,
deck
I
of
was able to steal
many
Grutz's
things.
height.
it
That
was
Jimmy.
something.
Yeah. Okay, that's a surprise, but he's still good looking.
Yes, he got 20 charisma.
Looks like The Witcher.
Yeah, got 20 charisma, so he's very charismatic.
Yeah, he wins them over, right?
He's a short king.
Yeah. All right. So, what mystery does Anne wish he knew the answer to?
How Grutz seems to have a never-ending supply of whey.
Well, don't you wish you know?
Yeah. How can you possibly? It must be dandruff.
No.
No, he hasn't got hair.
Bald.
It's bald.
Yeah.
Looks
Oh.
like pencil shavings or something.
No.
It's got to be something
It's, a
wrong.
it's an orc secret.
He's
Yeah.
a little concerned about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wouldn't want to know what it's made of.
Yeah. The more I think
Human
about
bones
It's just,
that
yeah.
it's
he's
just dirt that
ground
just keeps
up.
off the ground.
It's a mixture of stuff.
it, yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably all kinds of
No.
stuff like that.
Sand.
No. It's not. It doesn't come from grass.
Does it come from bones?
It
People's
comes from other.
bones?
It comes from other people.
Some hay.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. I
It's
never
just
thought
ground
about
up
it.
oats.
Is it huh?
It's just ground up oats.
Isn't it an endless bag?
Yeah.
It's just a normal bag.
No, it's an endless bag of whey.
It's like the everlasting chicken.
How do you
Yeah.
bequeath? Yeah, how do you bequeath
You just
yourself that
decide
kind of
like
shit?
that.
Yeah, you just decide, and I just let you do it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Stupid me.
Part of the war.
All right, and let's hear about it.
Jimmy had the everlasting chicken leg.
It's Guys Gone Wild. Okay, here we go.
My second character is W. He's N's younger brother. His name is short for William. He's a 27-year-old human and he's a witch, which is kind of like a cross homebrew of a warlock and a cleric. And he's with his Coven of Steel.
Is a weather wizard a homebrew as well?
Yes.
Okay.
No, Storm Sorcerer is a...
He is not a storm sorcerer. Yeah, he is a weather wizard.
Isn't it class of sorcerer?
So you gotta watch out.
It's technically like.
Watch out.
It's technically...
It really is storm sorcerer.
I don't understand what the weather
Okay, yeah.
Storm sorcerer are different.
Let's just
They
keep-
use wands.
Let's just keep it to this
They
side of
use
the table.
wands. I'm a weather wizard.
We all really know what's going on. Okay, all right. So, what else we need to know? What W used to be a womanizer. He's not quite the womanizer he used to be.
but he has frog skin.
He eats bugs.
He can breathe underwater.
Yeah.
He eats bugs, and he has a rat tail.
He's also moist.
That kind of
He
stuff.
eats a fucking rat tail.
That would be a detriment to your.
He's kind of like the mongrel folk. He has some animal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
He's basically a monster.
That's true. He
Yeah.
is. He's as close as it
He's
comes.
adapting the animal
I'm surprised we didn't pick up on that. You should have pointed that
Very
out.
moist.
He's very moist. He's
He is
very
moist.
moist.
Constantly
Very,
sweating,
very moist.
greasy.
He's got
And
moist
he now
critical
has
sweating.
bad hair color, right? It's black,
It's brown.
brown.
But he
Yeah.
has red eyes.
Oh, that's okay.
He
That
can
goes
see,
well with the brown
He can
hair.
see 5 feet in fire.
It's kind of like Toad from X-Men.
What?
That's pretty cool. I forgot
That's
that.
fucking useless.
No. Something in a fireplace?
Well,
No, that could be
fucking
good.
fire.
You could see if somebody's trying to burn.
I could
something.
see 5 feet into this fire. How big's the fire? 10 feet.
No, in a fireplace. Like people take and throw like something in there.
Yeah.
Then you
I can
douse
still
the
You
fire.
never
run.
and you
know,
look
and it
up.
could come into.
You douse the fire and you
It
look
might
up.
come in handy
You
eventually.
never know. You're gonna find out one day.
Yeah.
He has a
W's
silk
gonna save
scarf.
your ass.
Not even
looking
even
into
real
the
life.
fire.
Real life. Oh god, there's this 5 feet fire. What's
You're
in the
gonna
fire?
wish you hadn't said that. All right. So, what mystery does W wish he knew the answer to? It's about that girl. No.
His mystery is why does it seem like all the Woodworthians die, and also why does they pop one out like every so
Yeah.
often?
Yeah. I don't get that
And
either.
who will they make the next king?
Again, yeah, just
Well,
they
they're
drop
rats,
from the
right?
sky. They drop down and then they drop from the sky. Literally.
Where did it go?
I agree.
You know what? They must have like a set family members where all they do is fuck and have kids.
No,
That's the only way their population.
Well, maybe they're like part rabbit. Yeah.
Okay, so technically, no, that's a girl. She can't be king. Technically, High Priest Woodworth could be next in line, but he's a High Priest already.
What fucking god do they believe?
There
in?
is Bob Woodworth.
Bob?
Yeah, Bob Woodworth. He's king.
I thought they all started with an R.
Robert Woodworth.
Oh.
He wanted to be slightly different.
Robbie.
I see. He wants to stand out. Okay, Bob.
Yeah, so he would be King Bob.
He-
He would be King Bob Woodworth. Yeah, so no, technically, I think King Rudimescus Volturius Woodworth, the 23rd, had a brother, Robert Woodworth, Robbie Woodworth, or he has a sister, Rumi Woodworth, who would be queen.
Rumi.
Yeah, Rumi Woodworth, who would be a queen,
kind of
but
name
she's
is
married
Rumi?
to a man. She's married to a man who adopted the Woodworthian name, so he's High Priest Woodworth. Because it's a name of
I
class and
can't
taste.
follow. I can't.
His name was probably Steve Jones, some generic, you know.
Oh,
So that way he was like, yeah, Woodworthian. Okay, I'll join the Woodworth.
that helps.
See,
Yeah.
but High Priest Woodworth
That-
technically, I think it would go to Bob Woodworth.
I would-
Bob Woodworth would technically be the next king. But they don't know that King Rudimescus Volturius Woodworth the 23rd is dead until Reedy Woodworth revisits.
Oh, he may never come
Woodworth
back.
yet. Yeah, but the other problem is Rob Woodworth doesn't have any descendants yet. Most of the descendants come from Rumi and Rudimescus. And I'm gonna say right now, about 90% of these fuckers came from Rudiments.
All right. That's,
He had
and that
kids.
was Jimmy.
No, because no. I guess technically his kids could take over, but since Rob Woodworth is still alive, he would. There's probably gonna be a power struggle in Woodworthia.
Wow, more members dying already.
Possibly. Well, no, because his Rudimescus Woodworth Remy is already dead. Rudnick Woodworth is still alive. Rudolph Woodworth is still alive, and they have kids, and Rudnick has kids. Remy
Do you have a
kids.
whole like tree there?
Yes. I have a tree of Woodworthia.
You actually you don't know what spells to pick,
I need.
but you have this whole thing mapped out on all these people with beginning with an R and a Woodworthian. All right.
We're gonna have a fucking D&D setting in his fucking.
I don't know that anybody plays the game the same way you
Yeah.
do. Okay.
There is one different one. There's
Oh god.
there's Scrooty Woodworth. I got a lot of them. I got Ricky Woodworth. I got Randy Woodworth.
Scrooty.
What's Scrooty's supposed
He was Rudy Woodworth. So we had Old Man Woodworth, which was the oldest Woodworth.
That was the first one.
Yes, and then his
That
great
guy,
grandson.
He the
that
last
guy
one.
in the first two
And then his
D&D.
great
he
grandson,
Yeah.
Rudy Woodworth, came, and Rudy's Woodworth is a little lad named Scrooty Woodworth.
Okay, Scrooty. All right.
What does he do?
I don't know, he's a little kid right now.
Oh, okay.
He's probably gonna be like an engineer one day.
Maybe.
Uh,
an artificer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Going
I have Randy Woodworth.
There's not a lot of
Rupel Woodworth, Ricky Woodworth, Ruby Woodworth, Ruddy Woodworth, Rupee Woodworth, I think Rupee died.
Rupee died.
There's another Robbie. Maybe that's why I put Bob, because there's two Robs.
I can see where that could be confusing.
Ricky Woodworth, he would be. Oh no, that's Rocky. Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, Randy Woodworth.
Okay. The monk. The monk.
He's a monk, but he boxes. There was Roddy and Rati, and I believe there's supposed to be one more Roddy, but it's spelled a little weird. It's
R-O-D-D-E?
No, so the first Roddy was R-O-D-D-Y, then there was Rati, which is R-O-T-T-Y, and then there's going to be Roddy, and I think he's supposed to be I-E.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Just
There's Rabbi Woodworth. There's him. There's Broody Woodworth.
Rabbi Woodworth. Now, I would like to see that one. That would be good.
I don't know enough Yiddish for that one.
Yeah, I'd like to hear the voice sometime. You'll have to think about it. All right.
Sounds a little bit like this.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, very good.
Something like that.
Do you have a voice for all of those?
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, we'll have to kill you
You
off.
gotta run off the list faster.
We'll try to kill you off as
I'm
fast as
excited to play Rocky.
you will. I don't know why you picked Reedy
He wouldn't
or
be
Reedy.
able
I have very low intelligence.
I
You won't be
have
able
a
to
hard
speak very
time.
don't-
I have a
you're
hard
bad
time
enough.
understanding him half the time when he plays Rocky. I'm not gonna know what the
Yeah?
fuck he says. in
You should
general.
play Rocky. Just
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that would
Holy
be-
shit! I'll help
We'll
you make
see.
a fucking monk if that happens.
We'll see. The only people that like to drop from the sky in Barovia. Okay.
Don't let me run up some steps. I do it. I do it hard.
Okay. Well, let's go now.
Holy shit!
Now let's go to Reedy.
That would be my favorite Woodworth. I don't think I can run this session without laughing to death.
You want me to fight a dead cow? I'll do it.
I'd probably laugh to death during the session.
I do kind
There it goes. Let me
I wish I was
I'll give you to fight the cows.
I need no bell.
All right. So, unfortunately, we'll have to now introduce the very disappointing Reedy Woodworth.
Yeah.
Please go ahead. Yeah, okay.
The one who lasted so far.
The
Also,
one,
he's the most powerful too.
right.
He lasted
Okay, so
half of Crest.
Yeah.
he has a fedora, right? And
He has a sky blue fedora with some white clouds upon it.
what a dork.
He's got a
Okay.
lightning bolt cape.
Yeah.
Black cape, yellow lightning bolt on it.
What a dork. Okay, yeah. And he's 6'2", right?
He is 6'2".
All right.
He's
So,
almost the complete the opposite of Jiminy Carlisle. He's very
It's
tall,
like,
very
like a
skinny.
whole head
He's
short.
only 139 pounds, soaking wet.
Because he's
you
tall
know?
too.
Yeah.
Lazarus is tall. Everybody's
How
tall.
tall's Grutz?
6'2".
Yeah, and
See,
Lazarus is...
ever
Oh, you're 5'9". Yeah, I was going to say Lazarus is normal size.
W6.
I thought you were 5'10". No, 5'9",
We're all
5'10".
very tall.
Yeah.
You're
all the tallest motherfuckers in the
no.
world.
Yeah,
N
yeah.
is 5'4".
That's good.
Yeah.
You needed a shorty.
And?
Yeah, he
He's
used to...
fucking short.
Yeah.
He's a short staff.
5'4".
Yeah, he
That's
lost.
shorter than me.
Yeah.
Every time I punch, you done.
Yeah.
In the back of the man.
You know what you gotta do, Mike? You gotta get Sylvester Stallone's like fucking full on weight and height and make it perfect.
It'll just be Sylvester Stallone.
Well, right now we're Reedy, so we have to go back to the Reedy voice. All right. Anything else you want to tell us about Reedy?
Jesus.
Is there
They
anything
have
that...
a mold collection.
Yeah, that's...
He collects moth.
All
He
right.
loves moth. It's very
Where does he keep his mold collection?
It's at home. It's in his room. It's a jar.
It's in his jar. They're in jars, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
He stopping it.
Okay.
Put the plug in.
Make sure they're protected by glass. Okay.
All these mothballs have turned into
All
terrariums. Very
Yeah?
interesting.
I'll bet. Yeah. Probably feeds them. Okay.
That's the state
What
of
mystery
life.
does Reedy wish he knew the answer to?
How cooked must the steak be that we stab Strahd with? Can it be steak tartare, or does it have to be fully cooked?
So
That's
that's
medium
even
rare.
bad. All right. I'm
Does it
not...
have to be
Yeah,
fully cooked steak?
Very corny.
He's
All right.
very concerned about this because he doesn't know how to cook very well.
Well, he'll have to leave it up to
He doesn't know how to
the
grill
chefs
steak.
on the group.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know if
You
you're
know,
supposed to cut it.
considering Strahd is.
What a great question to-
If you cut open the steak,
It was a good question, and it was ruined.
Bro wants his bloody
yeah, so
hair.
you probably want to
Horrible.
overcook the steak.
All right.
And then it'll clog him up. It won't
All
like
right.
that.
So enough about Reedy
Yeah,
and his
Strahd already
steaks.
has bad cholesterol.
Let's go ahead and get started with our adventure with a nice recap that will be provided for us by Lazarus, Michael. And I'm not sure if you will be providing the recap based on Lazarus or just as in general.
That's out for. Oh, no, wait.
You typically use your character,
Oh, yeah.
so the way
alright,
Lazarus
so
saw it, you know.
Starting back off, we were in the Abbey of St. Markovia. We last left off, we were basically searching each of the rooms inside of one of the buildings where the mongrels were living in. And after my character got fed up seeing all the crazy mongrels and how W never seemed to run into any of the crazies, he went out to the back to the garden where they saw the Batgirl stealing some
You
of the
remember
food
that.
and
Okay, very
threw
good.
off.
Yeah.
We then went upstairs, or I went upstairs. W was helping move bodies, and upstairs we saw the aftermath or the in progress of transforming the what are they called?
The
Lepers. The lepers into the monsters or chimeras sort of deal. that the
Yeah, they're kinda like
Abbey
chimeras.
was doing.
What is he saying?
Oh,
I
he
don't
said
follow.
he went into the surgery room where the
Where
yeah, where they were
Okay.
mid
Yeah,
transformation.
the transformation.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant the ones that were down.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
And while I was up there, basically I saw a bunch of the body parts of the animals on people.
Excuse
and
me.
then I also saw the ghoul
The corpse bride.
the puppet. What is it called?
The corpse bride.
Golem?
Golem,
Flesh
like
man.
flesh golem that the abbot was making to try to appease.
The ghoul. He said he called her ghoul.
Yeah,
Well, it was feminine.
Yeah. And so she ended up killing herself because
She couldn't live in a world without the
yeah, she
abbot.
couldn't live in a world without the abbot, so he took poison and killed
Fucking
herself.
Romeo and Juliet.
So we basically buried her, and we basically resolved the situation with the mongrel folk. Basically saying that we'll talk to the mayor and stuff to set up some sort of equitable situation where they can still survive up in the abbey. And so we did that. We met up with Sir Palomar, and he was regaling his triumph over the fireworm that he fought.
The dragon.
The dragon, not the fucking worm. He
Oh
called it a
no,
dragon.
I thought we mentioned the dragon to get him like super excited.
No.
But the fireworm would still
No.
work. It still kind of describes.
We just mentioned we killed those
WRYMs?
We said we
Yeah,
killed those.
yeah. I understand where you're going with it.
We
They
said-
never,
I thought you said an actual
We
word.
said-
no,
we
I knew
killed-
it, but they never once called it a worm.
Yeah,
He
we
called it a
said
dragon. But
we
that's
said
fine.
we killed the weird creatures that killed your last character, Michael, and then he got all
Oh
excited.
no! We said we killed an angel, and you got excited.
Yeah.
No, that's currently. I thought you were like back to when we
No,
first
no, no,
met.
no. We're
Current.
now.
Okay.
It's current.
And basically, at the moment, we're heading over to the vineyards and
The vineyard.
The vineyard.
Okay, not quite yet. You're still
We're
you're
getting ready to. But
Right,
We're about
okay.
ready to leave Kresk and make our way over there. That's really
All right.
The road again.
all right. Anybody have anything else to add? I think that was pretty
I
thorough.
think
You're
that
down
was
in
it.
Kresk. You're back down in Kresk.
Yeah.
With
We
you
made a deal.
still in tow is a lovely lady named
Irina.
Irina. Yeah, she's with you.
She's kind of missing a soul at the moment.
Yes, so she's missing a soul because
Now she's just somebody.
Because
Sergey.
She reunited with her old lover in a past lifetime.
okay. So
She left us, yeah.
so last we stopped, you guys were working. You were with. Let me pull that up. I think I should have you guys in there. Let's see. I think we were at the village of Kresk, and you guys were there. It is. You're in the house with Dmitri
Yes.
Kreskov, and we were also in the house with Sir Palomar. Yes, and I think you guys told everything of what happened to you. You shared everything, sort of more or less,
and
right?
we passed over the abbot's journal over to Dimitri.
Okay.
And like basically describing the abbey, describing what he did.
Okay. So that was your proof as
Yeah.
to why you slayed the abbot.
The
That's right.
accent. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you've discussed making sure you're planning to take care of the mongrel folk in the abbey.
Yeah.
He has, I recall, he has offered up his wife Anna as sort of a
The
go-between
negotiator.
to go up there and help out because their son. She went up there to the abbot, got him to revive the son. The son
Ate a lot of
committed
people.
some. Yeah, he killed some people in town.
Yeah, hungry.
So the people were going to banish her. So he's hoping to be able to. He got hungry. Yeah, he did. He ate all the sheep. Right?
Yeah, you would eat a Snickers. Goddamn.
Yeah. Okay. So that's funny. That's good. So now I think with that he's going to. So you guys are enjoying some food. He's got some people in with you. So he's got a couple of people to serve. I don't have all of you pictured here, but everybody is the same. So he says he has asked you to help with the issue with the wine. The all of Barovia has been out of wine for quite some time, a couple of weeks. It is the single source of happiness for most of the people in all of the cities.
That's kind of sad.
towns.
When only booze can.
Well, you know, everybody's got to have their booze.
Everyone
So,
has their vice.
Their
It just
vice.
happens
Yeah,
to be
that was the word I was
fun.
searching for, but I couldn't come up with it. So he has asked you to go and see if you could get them some wine. And is there anyone else that you have talked to that you promised to bring wine to?
Yes, Malaki.
Yeah,
Just the whole town, or?
Yeah,
or-
The bartender.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember the bartenders?
More
We
something.
gave him one of the kids we rescued.
We
Yeah.
did. We seem to
Irwin.
be throwing kids at
Oh, I
people
was
all the
way
time.
off.
Irwin
I was
Markov.
thinking.
That's
You know
okay.
what,
That's a
though?
long time ago.
I was,
Mordekov. That's what I
I'm
was
gonna
thinking.
say it. Ed's been throwing kids at people quite often.
I really have every adventure. I almost throw a kid
Here,
at
have this
someone.
kid.
Why?
Because he finds them all alone and orphaned and fucking.
Who did you find up here? Nobody, right?
The
Those
two
two
cute leopard
leopard
kids.
Oh, that's right. You bought 2 kids down. That's right. And they're going
We
to.
seem to pop out
Okay.
a kid and give
Yeah,
it to someone every
yes.
time.
They're your problem.
Yes. So Dimitri says he
That's
wants
fine.
to talk to everybody. He wants to talk to W.
Okay.
So he says, "Please excuse," and he
course he
brings
can talk to
W
the
off to
guest.
the side, and he says to you in muffled tone, "Irina, she look very odd."
She lost her soul.
No shit. That is bad news. That is no good. That
We took her
means
to the little lake thingy.
the little
and
lake thing.
It took her soul.
The little lake?
Yeah.
You mean the pool?
Yeah.
Is holy ground.
It took her soul.
Shit.
Yeah.
If you have no soul in Barovia, you cannot die. You will be
Holy
in purgatory
shit.
forever.
They should just throw him at Strahd. He can't kill her.
He can't.
Ultimate weapon.
He will be. He,
Ravenloft
he
and
says,
meat shields.
Strahd will learn of this. He will be mad. He will be pissed.
Yeah.
There was nothing you could do.
It was her choice.
She went to Sergey,
Yes, again.
Strahd's brother.
Sergey.
Yeah, Strahd's brother.
Sergey,
they were once
who's dead?
lovers. Yeah. He appeared from the
Hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
He was in our pool.
Yeah.
Run from the pool.
You're not there. Talking only to W.
He sprung from the pool and pulled her soul.
You're in trouble.
You're in
Yeah.
trouble.
Do me a favor. Go get wine quickly.
Yeah.
And get back
We'll
quickly.
go get the one quick.
Oh no, this is bad. He says, I have a proposition. I thought you were taking her up to the abbot.
Oh yeah, he was gonna steal her face.
But what?
Yeah.
Why?
To put it on a flesh golem he created.
To splice
To
upon
give to
the
Strahd.
female.
But we told him no.
He create the monster
Yeah.
and he wants her face,
Yeah.
but he is dead.
We killed him.
You need to take her back up to monastery. I don't want her here. That's scary. Strahd will come for her.
We'll take her with us.
Wait, can you? Wait, no, we can. She can stay with the Mongol folk,
But
right?
they can enter. He can enter the monastery.
Oh, that's true.
He's gonna take you back to.
What the fuck are the
He's
Mongols
gonna take you
gonna
back
do?
and sit you.
They're all gonna
He
die.
says we can talk. She will not know. He says we can talk amongst ourselves. So he
Okay.
sits back down with the group. He says, "Excuse, I wish to talk to W to ask about Lady Irina. She seems off."
Yeah. Well, it was her choice for that to happen.
Yeah. Fucked us.
Yeah, no matter what, you are screwed. Strahd will come after you,
Well,
or if we should take her to Abbey.
Like someone great told
We
me.
will take her back to the Abbey.
But he
Okay.
can enter it.
That's okay. As long as he is
As
not
long as he's
around
not
you,
there.
and as long as he is not around me,
We
he
let-
will
she's
not be
She's
happy.
no longer a person.
She is no longer.
But
Yeah.
the Mongols will die.
Oh fuck them. That's okay. We don't care. Why do we care about them?
All right, we just leave. We leave her with the Mongols to take care of.
She will tell. Yes, we will tell her she can help them, teach
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
He looks at Irina and he says, "Would you like to go out to see the mongrel folk?" And she's looking at you all and she says,
I heard it's very nice up there.
You
You
do
just
some real good, Irina.
"I thought we were just up there."
Yes, Irina, but you do real good going back up there.
You can help them. Maybe it'll give you your soul.
I'm gonna cover his mouth.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Teach them how to farm and cultivate and fight.
I don't know how to do that. Oh,
Just-
fight? I can teach them how
Yeah,
to
teach them
fight.
how to fight and defend themselves.
All right. Demetrius,
Teach
you
him
can
to
see
hide.
Demetrius like sweating. Oh, God.
Teach him to hide.
Got
when
to
they
get rid of that one. Ooh.
Teach him.
Shit.
Teach him to hide when they see a big scary man of fear.
Yeah. teach them how to
Okay.
hide.
All right. He says, we will take her up.
Okay.
I will take her and Anna. I must talk to city council.
If he asked, we had no idea what happened.
Yeah.
It was the abbot's fault.
It's the abbot.
It's the big man
It's the
cousins,
abbot
the
fault.
abbot did it.
You say the abbot.
I will blame you.
No, blame the abbot.
Oh,
dead.
sorry.
He's
About
dead.
what?
For
About,
Irina.
oh, is that good?
Yeah.
Say
That's
he
a good
sent
one,
her
yeah.
soul to the
Yeah.
celestial
Say
plane.
Yeah.
he took the soul so that way he can give it to the flesh golem, but we fought him.
No.
No,
Don't say that.
no. We say that, and we say that we fought him, but during the time, when he was dying, the abbot just let the soul go.
That's stupid.
Oh,
That's
sounds
not
like
us.
bullshit, but
That's
I will
not
do my
blames
best.
us, because we're the one that caused it to happen.
Just say the
I
abbot.
get it. I get
Just
it.
say the abbot took it.
Just say the abbot took it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just blame the abbot.
Okay.
Blame the abbot.
Okay.
Blame the abbot.
So he looks at Irina. You got that?
Yeah, Irina. If anything happens, blame the
You
abbot.
got what?
If you see a man,
I'm gonna draw a picture of Vasily as best as I can, and I'm gonna give it to her, and I'm gonna say, if you
Vasily?
see this
If you
man,
see Vasily,
Yeah.
tell him the
Tell him
abbot
the
took
abbot took
something
the-
Oh,
from
I
you.
recognize him.
just tell him the abbot took your soul.
or tell him that the abbot took something from you.
He didn't take my soul.
He
He
did.
did.
He did?
He
Yeah.
did. I'm gonna
he did.
decide. I'm gonna use deception.
Yeah, I'm gonna use
Wait, she
deception.
can talk?
I'm using deception.
I thought she was like catatonic. I thought she was like a vegetable.
She's
No,
kind.
she's just kind of hanging.
Oh.
No. She's not catatonic. No.
I thought she was a vegetable now.
No. She's
Oh,
she's
well,
still.
fuck.
She just
Why
doesn't.
are we palling around with her? She can do her own shit then.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're fucking doing,
Dude,
Mike.
fuck this bitch.
That's what
Shit,
we're
her.
She just doesn't
That's
have
what
any
we're fucking
emotion.
Holy shit.
She just doesn't have any
That's
emotion.
what we're doing
That's
right
fine.
26 for deception.
now.
To convince you that the abbot took her soul.
Okay. Well, I just rolled a 19, so
Wow.
you win.
Okay.
She says, okay. What did he do with it?
We're gonna get it back.
We're gonna get it back.
You're fighting for me.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get it?
We're checking the
The
winery.
mountains. No.
Winery.
No, I'm gonna do that.
Where do you think it'll go? That's good. That's good. She says,
Irina, no. Don't listen to Ed.
Oh.
Ed is old. He can't remember
He's
things
80.
much anymore.
I know, but
We're-
Aaron's
no.
always been
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
father to me.
Oh my God.
Listen to me.
Oh my
We are
God.
going to the mountains, okay?
We're going to the mountains.
The
Up
mountains?
north. Up north.
Up north.
Is the winery in the mountains?
No,
No,
we're
we're
not
not
going
going
to
to the winery.
We're not going to
Oh.
the
His old age is befuddling his mind. We're
Yeah.
going up into the mountain. I'm gonna roll deception.
I rolled a 6, so you got it. You got it. Slam,
Yeah, I got
slam
it.
dunk.
I'm gonna stare at the mayor and wink at him.
Oh yeah, Dimitri's like, yeah. No wine.
We went north.
No wine. We don't want no wine. No wine. Is good. Is in mountains. Way up where snow
Grutz?
is.
You gonna see Grutz?
Higher in
You know
mountain.
when you wipe the sweat off your face?
Yeah.
See me go all the way to my hair of sweat because I'm bald. It's gonna go all the way through my head.
Yes, we don't want him coming down here. Make sure, Irina, he does not come down here. Say, they are not, and tell him, the White Rose is no longer in Kresk.
Just say they all
Gone.
died. Just say they're all gone.
Gone.
We're not even the White Rose.
They went back to home.
Yeah.
They went home.
Yeah, we're not the White Rose technically, so we're not lying.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Sky White.
No.
Okay. All right. Sky.
Better if she
All
fully
right.
believes it.
All right. Okay. He says, we'll take her up.
Okay.
So you finish eating, and he signals to one of the people, he says, please bring my gift to the rose. So the person comes back, and this person has paper, 3 layers of paper. He says, I know you do the magics. What happened to your eyes? You went kooky.
I got a mosquito.
Oh, okay.
Driving me fucking nuts right now.
Oh,
I scratched it. Now it's just a nightmare.
We need.
Once you scratch an itch,
spray.
it just gets itchy.
Yeah, you just forget that you got the damn thing and you scratch it. Now it's just driving.
He
me
says,
nuts.
you are a magics.
Yeah.
Right, and he looks at Lazarus. You're magics.
Yes.
He says, as you know, in Kraska, we do not use money, no coins. So
That's for you.
we use a barter system.
Yes.
But I do happen to have these things, which I remember and have had for most of my years, passed down to me. So I wish to pass them to you. I think maybe you can use them better than me. And this is a means of us saying thank you. So he hands you these scrolls.
Wow.
He'll hand them to Lazarus.
Okay.
So he hands you.
Can you read them?
You can read
Oh,
them.
you can.
So one of them is a hero's feast.
Ooh,
One of them is a
that's a good one.
purify food and water,
Okay.
and one of them is a disguise self. And he says, "I hope you can use these in your work, in your travels."
Definitely.
So he says nothing bad about you, but I hand to Lazarus.
Sure.
Lazarus
No
is closest to
offense
him.
taken.
None of them are
None
about the
of them are
weather.
weather based on
You needed to give it to the guy who's not as powerful anyway. That's all right.
Oh, okay.
He needs all the help he can get.
He was. I have short arms, so I give to you.
He needs all the
Okay.
help he can get. It's all right. He only uses one spell.
So he says, I have reached the decision.
Yeah.
I wish to send Sir Palomar back to Valaki. My faithful knight, you will be there to assist in the protection of the city, and so seek guidance from the ranking officials.
We'll be back there sooner or later anyway.
Sir Palomar says, okay, I will leave now. I will leave now. My way.
Okay.
Can you give me my way for Star Dancer? The
Oh,
way.
yeah. I'm gonna grab a scoop.
The way.
Okay.
Thank you. He takes it, puts it in a bowl. He's walking out, and you guys are just watching. He's just leaving. Says, I will look for the sky blue rose.
I thought he was asking me the way, the directions.
No.
For a second.
I will look for. He says, I will look for you on the road.
Thank you.
All right.
Good luck in
Say-
your travels.
Say hello to my undead friend.
Yes. Good luck in the mountains.
Bye.
He goes outside. He leaves. He says, I will help the people, and
Hopefully, you don't get lost. Deep
I will
in
smite
the
any
Northern
undead.
mountains.
You can hear him talking. I will smite any undead monsters with fury of my.
Don't
lance."
strike the undead knight.
Okay.
He's a good guy.
Okay. All right.
You know, he might have needed way too. He made a
So
promise.
you go ahead and you can conclude your meal. Is there anything you wish to ask other than
No, I think
this
that
general
closed off
conversation?
Yeah, I
the-
think
Okay.
that covers it.
he says? So I have a room here for a couple.
Oh yes, I'd
Do
like
you
to stay
know-
the night.
Do you know where the were-ravens live?
No. No, there are were ravens.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Okay.
I don't know about any were ravens.
Okay. Damn it.
Do you know who owns the? Can you give us as much information as you know about who owns the vineyard and
Oh, that's smart.
stuff like that?
Ah, yes, that is the Mardukov family. Davian Mardukov is the senior wine and vintage, the master vintage, master winemaker.
He's a sommelier.
I don't know what that means.
They taste.
Yeah, that's the one that tastes.
But you it will be easy travel. You travel down on the road. You will come to the crossing. It's actually a Y, and you take the southern road. You take the right road. Travel south.
Okay.
You will travel southeast. Probably take you a good 4 to 5 hours
Okay.
walking.
Oh, that's not.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all.
No, it's not too far.
Do you have a cart we can use to speed up the trip? Because we gotta get the wine and bring it
Do you
back.
have any information on what's currently happening?
I do not have any cart or animals for you.
Damn.
Do you have any information at all about what's going on in the
We can store it on
vineyard,
his
considering
ring.
how close-
You're going to tell me. No, I have no idea.
Like nobody. When was the last time someone came here from the vineyard?
Yeah, Wu comes to bring you the wine.
Month, easy.
I think the
Now a
Bastoni
month.
go.
Seems like a month.
Okay, well we'll check it out then.
I don't know if they have been to Valaki. I don't know if they have been to the village of Barovia. We are the 3 areas of dwelling. So there's not too much else I can tell you. Davian Mardukov and his family.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe there are about 7, 8 of them. Kids. Nice peoples. He is a little, not somebody we see mostly. The one that brings is, I believe, son Adrian. Or Andre.
Oh, okay.
Let me make sure I get that right. Let me go down. Sorry. You'll want to know so you can.
What?
I'm gonna start flying.
What?
Yeah.
You can fly now?
Yeah.
I believe it's
picked
on there. I
that.
can't find it. I
No,
don't
it's
want to.
a warlock ability.
Holy shit, he just gets permanent flight.
Adrian.
I can use it 3
No,
times.
not Adrian.
Oh,
He's the
no.
wrong one.
And last time,
You can
Martin.
technically fly.
Martin is the one who does deliveries.
What's your
You can
movement speed on
I'm
flight?
gonna-
He is the
I'm gonna
grandson.
start floating. I'm gonna put my leg up and I'm gonna start drinking while floating in the air.
Okay, it was all about there. Somebody's
fly.
feeling good.
You can fly now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fly or float.
Fly.
I have flying speed,
Yeah. Of 0
30 feet.
up to 30 feet.
Yeah.
So you fly
No,
as
I
many-
fly.
If
30
you fly,
feet.
don't you have to keep
No, no.
moving? You can't just
Yeah,
No,
float,
I
can
can
you?
hover.
You
Oh,
can
okay.
hover.
All right.
He's not a fish.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. So I welcome you to spend the night if you wish,
Yes.
and we will help you to get started. He says I should have offered that to Sir Palomar. You look pretty worn out. All right. Anything
Yep.
else?
Nope.
No,
More
that's
questions?
it.
Okay, so you're gonna spend the night, and there's nothing's gonna happen. Irina's in one room. A couple of you will go across the street to
All recovered.
I believe his name was Devanovich. And next morning, Dmitri he invites you back to give you a nice breakfast, something hearty, some soup, some bread, and some water. He doesn't have any
Thank
wine.
you.
No more wine, and unless you have some wine. And so everybody should be fully health,
Yep.
right? Everybody's okay? All right, okay. So as you go across the street, those of you that were staying across the street, you see that it's snowing heavily, and it's cold, and you're like, I think I've had enough of this place. It'll be nice to. You're thinking it'll be nice to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
So you have a nice hearty breakfast. It's a nice conversation. There's no conversations, nothing really big, nothing heavy. Just casual conversation. Everybody's
How's the
happy
weather,
to get moving.
weather wizard? How's the weather?
This sucks.
It does suck. All right,
Oh,
so
by 4 degrees, so it's not that big of a difference.
yeah, so you leave Dimitri's house. You go out into the snow, and you make your way to the gates. The people are just mostly in the houses. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and you're feeling pretty good. You travel up to the gate,
One of the chances.
and Dimitri goes with you to guide you out, and he thanks you very much for all your help, and he says, I look forward to seeing your return soon,
Thank you.
and with wine.
Yes. Lots of
But
wine.
lots of wine. 2 barrels?
We'll
Would be
try.
nice. Okay, thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Godspeed. All right, so obviously, as I said, you guys have furs on.
Yeah.
So you can see your breath that's in front of you. The morning is darker than you expected because the snowstorm has brought these big, heavy, dark clouds, and they're like really low. They're oppressively low. Grutz feels like he's at home.
Yeah.
Feels like Vrostakov.
Yeah, it's Roskov over.
And he has these visions of looking,
That's
fighting the
Strahd.
werewolf,
Yeah.
Gregor, Zolnik. Remember him, the
Yeah.
boyar.
Our first Dark Lord.
And then you kind of shake your head like, I want to get out of here. I don't want to live in this environment anymore. I've had,
Yeah, it's kind of nice when you don't get
Nice,
fucking,
you know,
you don't freeze to death.
it's nice to have furs on and not have hard nipples. You know.
My pasties got lost.
So you pass through the gates, and you have a feeling of contentment. You know that the people of Kresk are now much safer than they were before.
You know, arena's up in the air.
You know that, yeah. you know they're well fed for the food that you provided for the rest of the winter. The removal of the abbot means they will not suffer from any loss of family members, living or dead, right?
Yeah.
So you cross the open space there from the gates across the mountaintop, and you find the familiar path that leads down the mountainside. The snow is like a relentless barrage. The wind is coming at you. Reedy wishes he had his wind spell to counteract some of the wind as it's swirling all around you, and it makes it your visibility is fairly low.
Oh, golly.
Yeah, don't you wish, huh?
I'm going to change the weather by 4 degrees. Let's see. 2 whole degrees.
Okay. Up or down?
Yeah, it's a roll to see whether it gets worse.
Odds are up, evens are down. Down.
Okay, so you
Fucking
all
colder.
you all feel just a little more like needles against your face, and you think, "Fuck him." You're right, you know. All right, so you start
I think
going.
I have make bonfire or some shit.
Yeah, but that has to be stationary.
That's alright. Let's create bonfire.
So you find the path that takes you down to the rough road that takes you down the mountainside, and almost immediately as you're going down, the snowstorm seems to relent, and its intensity diminishes with each step, so that the cold, you're leaving it behind. You know you're going down in altitude. The landscape starts to transform. The barren, snow-covered slopes are giving way to forest. Coniferous trees like pines and such, but the branches are still adorned with the layer of snow on them. So it's rather pretty now, and the path is meandering through the woods. It's like this little ribbon of earth that's cutting on the mountainside, and because you're moving down the mountainside, the wind is not as so fast and so harsh like it was on that open plain. So the sky, though, is still this brooding dark clouds, and the forest, as you come down to it, is kind of muted light. So you finally get down to the roads. I'm going to pull up the road here. Where's the road? Here we go. I don't know what this diagram thing is in here. It doesn't let me touch it. It's very strange.
Fucking error.
I don't know what that is. So at first the road is rocky with about an inch or two of snow, and you descend. The air loses its crispness. The air is filled with now a sort of a scent of pine, but there is an occasional crunch of snow under your boots. The pine trees are adorned with the dusting of snow now, and you continue your descent. The temperature is now rising. The snow is giving way to patches of moist earth. The sound of melting snow starts trickling down the mountainside. Gradually, you see the landscape. It's just transforming. It's no longer snow. Grutz is feeling much better.
Yep.
Pine trees are becoming less frequent and making way to regular trees, but the trees are dead, sticking up all over which way it's the road you came up, so you're happy to see, and you're glad that you're going back down. And then there's like a lush, some leaves are starting to show up on the trees, and it sort of smells like wet soil and stuff as you're moving along. It's still around you. There's still this silence. You realize it's as long as you've been in Barovia, you don't hear birds. Now, Lazarus isn't going to know. He's not going to care. But you all you sort of talk to each other. There's no sounds that you're used to hearing, and it seems just still strange to you.
All I remember hearing is snow.
Okay, well, that's true. That's true. The falling snow as it hits the ground. You're right. I'm sorry. All right. You reach the mountain base, and the forest is opening up to reveal open spaces around you. You're surrounded by lush greenery, and there is a collective sense of contentment amongst you. You trudge along the path. There is now a thick, brooding fog that you are used to, laying low, that you're used to seeing, that you missed up there a little bit, but it was just dark and cloudy. So this fog, though, is very, very thick, starts to get really thick, and it limits to how far you can see, like about 30 yards ahead of you. The path still has cart marks on it, but you can see that they are not freshly dug, so they're because there's been no carts that have come past, because there have been there's nothing that's been transported between Valaki, still recovering from its upheaval, so there's been no trade and there's been no wine. So go ahead and everybody roll a 20.
Are you rolling against skill?
You are rolling against a number of 14.
I failed.
15!
Okay. All right. So Rudy, sorry, got my R's wrong. So as you guys are walking along a path, you spot something that catches your eye.
Like a lava fence.
Well, it's not quite that thing. Yeah. What it is, though, it looks like it's like a triangular stone sticking up out of the bush, but it's very low. It's very small, and it's very dark. And you can tell that it's carved.
Well, you're gonna touch it.
Okay, so everybody's walking along. You're just gonna reach. You're gonna say something. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a polished surface.
It's what?
It's a polished surface, and as you look at it, the undergrowth here is dense. But as you're looking and bending and looking at it, you can see that there's like an open trap, like it's covered partially, but there's a path that's leading back this way.
Oh, look upon this. The path.
Where do you think it leads?
I have no idea.
Do we know if this is the way to the vineyard?
Let us follow.
Well,
and see.
obviously the cart can. How rough is the terrain on the path that Rudy pointed out?
How rough is the foliage?
Yeah.
If you didn't notice this
Can
thing,
the car go up?
no, it looks.
Why don't we check it out?
It's up to you. You can tell that this is meant to be some sort of it's a signal of some sort. But most of the time, like when you were going up, you didn't see it. If you weren't really looking around to spot something, or you weren't concentrating, you could walk by this.
Grutz likes a good adventure.
So what you can tell, Reedy, is are you going to go in through this? You have to push.
I am adventure.
So you have to push away this foliage that's growing over, but lower down there is definitely hard surface, like dirt.
Yeah.
Right. So it's been walked upon, and the growth and the ground cover hasn't covered this area, so you can actually kind of follow this small meandering path.
Fantastic.
You're gonna have, if you go down this path, you're gonna have to go single file because there's too much variance that it could be, and I'll have to have your marching order.
What a fun adventure. Reading with us shall be fun.
All right. Let me get.
The great leader of the blue side of the road.
Let's see if I have a Reedy. I have a Reedy.
It's a good thing you got.
So I'm going to put Reedy first,
Yes.
followed by. Look at all these other faces. Oh.
N will go next.
N, the young N,
And Lazarus.
then Lazarus.
And then W.
Okay.
And then
Mr.
Grutz
Beauty.
will do the accent.
Okay. Grutz is the ass end.
He has the rear.
Okay.
I have the butt cheeks of the group.
You have the mighty behind. Okay. So, Reedy, do you have any kind of tracking skills of any kind?
Most likely not.
We're not going to go down that path.
You can
We
check
won't bother.
winds.
This was intended to be a little help.
I can lick my finger.
That's what I was
and
gonna-
hold it into the
Oh,
air.
okay, I
And
thought-
determine the direction.
Yeah, I'm used to Jiminy who licked everything. So, but you don't have to do that. That's fine. It's a well big enough path that you can push the branches aside. So you guys are going along very slowly.
Let me cross it out.
You're moving along fairly
I
slowly
thought we
because
did.
it's very overgrown, and you have to push the bushes that are hanging down the foliage aside, and you don't want to hit each other as you're going past it. But about 50 yards, you navigate through there, and Reedy, as you come through, you step almost immediately. It comes out of nowhere. You step, and you are into a grove, a small open area.
A beautiful lush grove. All right.
Do you want to move out into
Of
it?
course I do.
Okay.
I'm here for adventure. Nothing left.
So ahead of you, shrouded
Where is
by.
it? Where's the map? Where is it?
Well, it's not on here.
Oh,
This is just
representation.
a representation, yeah.
That's a lot of
Ahead of you, shrouded by ancient trees, is an entrance to an open space. It's dug into the ground. So above it is a fallen tree. The area goes down in this grove. There's a point where it goes down. You can see it kind of lope through. There's grass and such, and it goes down, and you can see a fallen tree and dug a very wide space that you can go down into. You can actually, as you approach it, you see you can walk down into it standing. It's big enough for all of you. You don't have to be going single file anymore for you all to go
Yeah.
into.
Wow, this is grand. Let us go.
So the space is about this wide as this room.
Yes.
So it's a good,
My
let's say,
goodness, this is a very big space.
yeah.
my safe space.
I'm going to say this
This
is
could
what,
be a
20 feet across. There is, you step down into this burrowed area. There's twisted roots and it's overgrown foliage in there. There's moss-covered stones that form,
Beautiful! I'm going to go and look at the moss covered stone.
that form
I
a
don't
circular
care.
altar at the center.
It doesn't matter
I
anymore.
can't believe it. I knew I saw that and I thought, oh Jesus.
You should have skipped over it.
As you come forward, it's a circular altar. It's in the
Oh, it
center.
might be one of the things.
The altar, even though you're going in here and it's dark and it's in a burrowed area and such, this centered altar has some sort of soft glow, like filtering out of it, coming out of it. And it like illuminates this canopy above you of leaves and branches that are coming down. You can see someone has painted a face into a jagged rock. The face has been painted in blood.
Oh, Jesus.
On the altar lies
Is it
some
a
off-
happy face?
It is not a happy face.
Yeah.
It is not a happy face. Upon the altar lie offerings. There's like some crystals. There's some herbs. They're fragrant. They look fairly new. There's some trinkets with symbols of stars and the moon.
Are any of the herbs like a grape or an apple, or like any like food, or is it like a?
They're herbs. They're not fruits.
Okay.
So they're herbs from the forest itself. But you can tell there's some rosemary. Are you looking at the herbs and smelling? You can tell there's rosemary.
Oh, it's fresh.
It is actually not fresh, but you can still faintly smell different smells.
And a man who lived in a snow country,
There's-
this is as fresh as you can
As
get.
fresh as you can get, yeah. It's brown and such, but it's not like this stuff has been sitting here for a year or two,
Yeah.
right? It's been visited more than that. So at the center of the shrine stands a solitary obsidian obelisk. The surface is gleaming and wet, and carved into its surfaces are symbols and runes that indicate some sort of rites. Do any of you have any arcana?
I have,
Yes.
Michael, let me see my character sheet.
I have Arcana.
I
Just
have
roll.
advantage on anything Fey lore
Okay,
because I'm a blood hunter.
okay.
I get advantage in
19 plus
celestial.
two.
Okay, yeah, you got it. So you recognize these
No, I have
as
advantage.
symbols of the night.
Yeah, but you get +2. I'm just trying to
Oh,
get
okay.
These are symbols of the night, the dark nights,
Okay.
like the skies.
Oh goodness.
And
Oh.
it is, who is this that's
It's W.
I rolled
Okay.
a 19.
okay, well, you recognize this too.
Yeah.
It'll only take one of you to know
Oh, okay.
and can describe. So W can describe it to you all that that's why it's all dark, so that it can shine and it can show like in the night, so it can show shapes. Its intention is all day, all night. It's going to show these runes that are carved into it.
Does runes strike any particular similarity to the Fey runes that I had in the book?
No,
Okay.
no.
Is it druidic in nature?
At the foot of the shrine, there's some tiny skeletons of woodland creatures that are piled up. So, like a rat,
An offering.
different rats, different like rabbits,
Like
small
that fucking
vermin.
movie we watched, the Space Odyssey. They're like worshiping the fucking obelisk,
So bad.
and they're giving it rats.
So, how far away are you?
Oh, I'm touching it.
Who is touching it?
W.
Okay, W touches it. You can feel, it's just like 2001 Space Odyssey. You feel it. It is incredibly smooth. And even though it looks like it's wet and you're moist, it's not as if it
You don't
actually
even
has
slime on
any
it.
like
Oh, he's not gonna-
moisture to it itself. Although it's a little hard for you to tell because you're moist. You run your fingers over the symbols. They don't necessarily translate to
Do
anything in
anything.
your mind. But it's just bumps and stuff like
What
that.
if you put blood on it?
Anybody else doing anything?
Really going to go and look at the moth rocks.
There are beautiful rocks. There's so many of them. There's big ones, there's small ones. The moss that's on them is real fuzzy and hairy looking.
My goodness.
It's got a beautiful quality of like yellow and red that is fairly unusual because most of the mosses you see are greenish or brown.
Yeah.
And this is like brackishly yellow and
unique.
red.
Yes, I'm going to grasp as many smaller rocks as I can.
So the small ones,
Just a few.
they're all big rocks. They're piled there intentionally, the way they are
How
piled.
big?
If you look around on the ground, there are some rocks that has some moss on them too. They don't have the beautiful red that you liked, the yellow. They're more like your typical mossy rocks.
How big are the rocks? I'm thinking of something like as big as this, you know?
No. These are bigger rocks. These are rocks.
Pebble like this. You know?
Those are the
rocks.
yeah,
They're bigger than that.
They're bigger than
I think they
that.
might be like this big.
The ones
That's a
that
bit too big.
that's
I can't
about
carry
the right
that.
size. Yeah.
I can't carry that.
You look at those
It's a
rocks,
smaller one.
and you can see as you're like touching the moss and stuff, the surface of the rocks is smooth.
Ooh.
It's not rough, so it's been carved. These rocks were put here specifically and purposely, and they were carved to fit tightly.
These rocks were not here naturally. This is disappointing. Okay.
Okay.
I thought I found an oasis. of
Now
moss
there's
rocks.
other rocks on the ground with a little bit of moss that you could take, and those will
Let's go
fit.
look at those.
They're not as small as your dice, but they're the other size, like the size of the
The
can.
pouch.
There's one.
Yeah.
Oh, the can? Oh, yes, I'll take a can.
can.
you can take a can rock.
Yes, I'll take this rock.
As you pull it out of the ground, you notice that the ground that it's in, it's very hard and compact.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's been sitting there a long time.
Very long
And as you
time.
pull the rock up finally and get it up, the dirt is like up on the side, so the impression of the rock is deep into the ground.
That's alright.
Oh, that means it might be. That means it might be.
Is it a
deeper either.
ritualistic stone?
Yeah, this might be. Is this like a circle, like a ritual circle?
Alright.
Yeah, that's needed to be there.
It's sort of a half circle
Yeah.
against the back of the wall, of the back end of this dug area, and you're starting
Is the
to
obelisk in
realize.
center?
And the obelisk is as tall as the which is about,
Don't touch that. Keep that there.
it's about 7-8 feet tall.
What?
I'm gonna touch the wall.
Kind of in the forest.
I'm gonna touch the wall inside.
You're in the forest.
I'm gonna touch the wall.
All that description I read for you was meant to help you feel that way. I'm sorry it didn't.
Okay, so I mean
I'm gonna touch the wall that's inside of the circle. Where
The
circle-
wall, okay, so that is just dirt that's been dug out, and it's hard packed dirt. It's almost like rockish, but it is dirt.
I
So
thought
this
maybe
thing was
it
dug into the ground.
So someone's making a stone circle. They might still be making it right now.
It looks pretty finished.
Does it?
Yes.
Not anymore. That's
This
not
looks
my
like a
rock.
very well carved obelisk.
Now with my new rock, it's not finished.
I'm gonna look. But it didn't look like it had anything to do with the phase. Can I lift the obelisk up?
It's a big
who are they
obelisk.
praying to?
Okay, so I've got two people going at the same time. So I'll go ahead and answer Richard. If you try to lift it, you're going to be lifting this whole big obelisk that's on this stone surface.
Is it like attached to the stone surface?
You can't tell. It's pretty damn heavy.
Okay, Grutz is not that big.
So the
Well, if Grutz uses his beer that can lift 200 pounds, and Grutz that can weigh like 400 pounds, Grutz can pick up 600 pounds worth of stuff, if not more.
I don't think we need to move it.
There might be
to
something
ruin
underneath
the
it.
monument to the obelisk. That's the question.
There might be something underneath it.
So what were you asking?
So there's nothing in here that relates anyway to like the Fae.
No.
Okay. And is there something to the?
You can tell that this is W and Grutz, right? Did you, Lazarus, roll high enough?
I haven't rolled.
Your Arcana?
How high was it supposed to go?
What did you get?
I got 11.
Did you have adding anything to it?
I can add something to it. Yeah, D6.
Do you have a modifier to add to it?
I added it, but I have something else I can add to it. D6,
What is it?
D6.
Your inspiration?
No, my knowledge from the past life.
Okay,
That's 6, so that's 7.
17. So you can tell this is a shrine to the night. This is a shrine to the god of the night. The god of the night here in Barovia.
Okay.
Oh.
I was thinking about Baldur's Gate for a second.
Alright, let's not
No.
touch the shrine. To the god of the.
Yeah, that's not anger.
That's not anger
I'll
over
leave
the
a
god.
little incense there to the
Who's
You know
leaving
what?
the incense?
I'm gonna
W.
leave something too.
Okay,
I'm gonna leave the nice bottle of wine.
okay. You're going to put that down on the obelisk.
Yeah.
You're taking the stone.
Well, everybody's leaving things.
Leave it.
Instead of
Don't
taking
touch
the
it.
stone, I put the stone back as my offering.
It's up to you. If the other one that you're eyeing,
You don't want to.
that you really are attached to,
No, if I take the stone,
it's
you're
about
gonna,
this big.
if I take the stone, you're gonna screw me. It's not worth it.
I am not.
It's not
You're
worth
gonna
it.
piss off
Why
a
don't you
god.
scrape some of the moss?
It's not worth. No, that doesn't. It's not the same. I need the rock. It's not the same. I need the rock.
Beautiful
That's why you should have been
prize.
Rocky. You would have had all the
It's a
rock.
beautiful
Oh,
prize.
Rocky would have punched the rock.
It's a
He would have punched the obelisk too.
You've never seen anything.
I
like
don't
this.
care if the obelisk don't move. I'm gonna hit it.
Now that's the wrong guy. We're
Yeah.
talking to Reedy. So Reedy's the guy that has all
They
the
don't
moss
want to bam,
collection.
bam.
Reedy's got the moss collection. So
Yes,
it's up
read
to
it,
you.
not going to hit the rock. Everybody's discouraging reading. Nobody wants to read it.
Are they discouraging you?
Yes.
I never said anything.
They
You
never said
take
anything.
the rock.
Yeah.
He's not gonna take them.
Okay.
You can't convince him.
All right. So you're leaving your bottle of wine.
Yep, you intrude into a god's domain, you gotta leave an offering.
Lestamp.
Yeah, I'm out.
You know what?
That's the
And
real
we'll
good one.
Yeah, no, I'm gone.
And we'll leave the
Champagne de
random.
Lestamp.
I'm gone.
And we'll leave the random amethyst he has on him too.
Okay. Now you're leaving an amethyst stone and a bottle of
And
champagne
some
de Lestamp.
incense.
Yeah.
And everything else there is just like little crystals, and obviously that stuff is not anywhere
We're
near.
superior.
Yeah, just so you know. I just want to make sure, you know. You have fully well described it. Okay.
Yeah, give my offering to a god.
Okay.
Who knows, maybe the goddess of the night or the god of the night will help me in the nighttime when I can't find the bathroom.
Okay. I understand that. Okay. Anything anybody else wants to do?
If we had like a woodland critter, we could sacrifice it to it.
I don't got a
How
woodland
very
critter.
sad. I'm not killing a small rabbit. That's very sad.
Wait, what happens if you had the
You
poor
got your
one?
pixie.
My pixie's out helping. Well, I'm guessing the pixie's with me.
Yeah.
Well, you had the pixie there,
Yeah.
so that we're going to.
Yeah,
you said
sure,
that.
they're gonna send it
I
back
mean,
up.
somebody had. I don't know if you need the pixie or didn't you give
I
up
left
the.
my
That's
raven.
right.
Yeah, you left your
We're not hurting
raven.
any small woodland creatures. That's very sad.
I rolled, and there's no small woodland
There
creatures.
better not be.
I was
That's
hoping
very
that maybe a
sad.
small woodland creature might just
There are
come
no squirrels.
hopping by, but it did not.
There are no squirrels.
Lamb
So there's nothing.
slaughtered.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap my hand
Okay.
and then like
I'm gonna do a little-
small prayer.
Really? Okay. Lazarus. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do a little prayer.
Okay.
He's forsaking his genie goddess.
Okay. W.
Yeah, they're praying.
N.
Thick thighs saves
N is
lives.
gonna pray.
And it's
And-
not praying when
and-
God's God, huh?
Yeah, but N is a believer of supporting all the god
But you're
beings.
gonna
It's
pray
just
to another
Ezra is more
god.
superior.
This is why you only lost 7 years.
Yeah,
He
you
prayed
could've
to
lost
the,
that.
he
So,
prayed to the
help
morning
me understand.
Lord.
How are you praying to them? Are you
He prayed to
are
the
you on your
morning Lord.
knees? Are you standing up? Are you
I'm just doing
laying
This is
on
why
the
you
are
only
you
lost
laying on
No,
the
no,
obelisk?
bed
Instead of
open,
all
ass up.
86 or whatever.
No.
Ass
He'd be a
up.
baby.
What
Yeah,
happened
you-
to
I'm
you?
on my knees right now.
He's
Okay,
using,
are
he's
you
doing
in
the
the circle?
Ebenezer.
Are you in the circle? Are you
You-
on the
Yeah,
Vision
I'm
of
in
the
yeah, I'm in the circle.
So are you gonna touch the obelisk?
Sure, I'll touch the obelisk.
Okay, so
Right
you're
now.
touching the
Really
obelisk.
Oh,
Okay. Grutz, how are
W
you
is
doing?
hugging the obelisk.
W is hugging the
I'm gonna
obelisk.
rub it.
Okay.
I'm gonna rub it.
You're rubbing it. Okay.
Like a Chinese lamb.
Okay, so you're all praying, and how is N? What is N doing?
He is doing a very awkward and very. He's just doing a silent prayer. He's not touching it.
Okay, and what is Reedy doing?
Really not doing shit. He's gonna admire the rocks more.
Okay, so he's not praying.
No.
Is he picking up any more of the rocks that were around?
No, he'll just admire them.
You still got that loosened one you have there.
No,
You put it
he's
back.
not back.
You can see though. Roll me a 20. Say high or low and roll it.
That was a 1.
No, say high or
You're
low and
gonna
roll it.
say
Low. It's a good thing I rolled a 13.
Okay, so the rock you put it in, but you put it backwards.
I don't know. I'll put it in regular so that it matches.
Okay.
That big of a
Okay,
deal.
so you've got it in your hand again, and man, you're feeling that moss. You see, you can tell this
Put it in
moss
the
is
bag and
this
put it in the
moss is
bag.
lush. It's
I'm not
smooth.
touching the moth rock
It's
anymore. I'm gonna have
beautiful.
to.
It's like
Everybody's
nothing
being-
you've ever held
Everyone's
before.
being very odd right now, so I'm not going to do anything out of the ordinary. This is very weird.
Everybody's gonna see a bunch of
Everybody's
people, like,
praying
seen
to
a lot of
demon
people
right now. I
fucking-
don't understand.
Not in. N is
Exactly.
yeah. All right.
Really not praying to that shit.
Okay.
He
All
can
right.
level with it.
So you're putting your the stone back.
Yes.
Everybody does a little praying for a few minutes, and then what do you do?
We leave.
leave.
Okay.
Is there anything else there besides the circle and the statue?
There is now a bottle of Champagne du Lestamp and an amethyst.
I'm very tempted.
Take it if you want it. Fuck it.
Okay, for the amethyst, it just looks like a regular amethyst, right?
It's a stone, yeah.
Okay. It's not gonna secretly be like a Fey Chan or whatever.
I just wrote, hey, there's an amethyst on there. I just took it off.
Where did we get the amethyst?
I don't know.
Well,
Listen, N's been
let me
around
give you a hint.
for
Who's-
very
wait a minute, who's-
long.
Michael, let me give you a hint. The gems are blue, green, and red.
Yes, and amethyst is.
Whose
Purple.
amethyst was it?
Fucking
N's.
purple.
And did N put it on the?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a 20.
N's
Fucking
been around for
What,
a
does
very
Grutz
long
not get
time.
anything for putting
Call high or low.
a
Oh.
godly
high.
bottle of wine?
It was a 4.
Okay,
Then do I get something for putting a big bottle of wine on there?
no.
What the fuck?
Can't take the wine.
You fucking take it then.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna take it. It was a good.
Okay, so what do you do now?
Fucking bullshit.
We're leaving.
Yeah, really.
Okay, it doesn't matter what order you go in. You can go back the way you came.
I had nothing to give that matches what people were sacrificing.
Well, yeah, but I have nothing to give it that matches
That's
it either.
when you give it a thumb.
Your thumb, yes.
Yeah.
Cut it off, W. Or N.
Just
Just a tip.
So you make it back to the road, and you're feeling pretty good because
God of night.
nothing bad happened. Nothing good happened, but nothing bad happened. So
Yeah.
that's good. So mark down in your book, when we finally get to the end of this adventure, we'll come back and I'll tell you what could have happened.
Okay. Something could have
Did we at least
happened.
not do bad?
Well, I'm not going to tell you one way or another.
I'm sad I didn't even get a chance to roll.
All right, so the road meanders further south. You finally come to, it's around noon. You can tell you're feeling a little hungry, but you're feeling good. You did your little side trek, did your little praying. So you spot a sign post that's covered with mud. As you swipe away the muck to read the sign, you hear a voice piping up behind you. It says, "Go no further, my friends."
Why?
Oh.
You turn around, you see standing at the edge of the forest right there by it is a man.
Does it have one eye?
Does he have one eye? He actually has two eyes.
Okay.
He's standing in front of you, but you can see he's a little mussed up, and
Hey, what's at the winery? It's got bells behind
his
you.
face is covered with a damp band. Huh?
Do you work at the vineyard?
His face, half of his face is covered with a damp cloth, in sore need of changing. He smiles. He's trying to smile to you, but he kind of winces. He says, "Is it wine you seek?
Yes.
You'll find only blood in the winery."
Then we better be the ones to fucking deliver blood. I'm there to fucking
Well,
kill.
we're
We need
here-
wine!
We're here to help out the situation in the vineyard.
We will clear, we'll murder, and maim.
Before you say anything more, let me tell you, creatures of the forest, with no earthly business being alive, have taken over
So
the
the
winery.
undead?
Huh?
Undead or plant creatures?
Plant.
I could fuck I could fuck a good plant up.
All you need
Druids.
is a little bit of
I could
fire.
fuck a good druid up.
They stormed our house 4 nights hence. We barely escaped. If you wish to keep your lives, I suggest you turn back.
Do you know why the Druids have attacked you?
Yeah.
It seems unusual that they just go out of their way to attack.
He says, he's looking at you all, and he says, you look like you are men of strength.
Yeah, I killed
Yes.
an angel.
You killed an angel.
An evil one.
When? Where?
St. Markovia.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
You killed an angel at St. Did you kill St. Markovia?
No, I killed an abbot.
You killed the abbot.
He was evil. He was
He was
cutting
working with
He
Strahd.
was working with the devil. Well, you don't say his name.
Only
Fucking everyone else does.
Yeah.
If you wish to aid the Mardukov family in Barovia, you are no friend of the devil then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have killed the abbot.
Come
We're
with
friends
me.
with Erwin.
Come with
Friends
me.
of Erwin.
Friends with Erwin.
The lackey.
The
And
barkeep
Valaki.
and Valaki.
Let me beg you come with me, and we will talk.
Okay.
So he's leading you into the forest. He says, the roads can be a problem. So I can I know these lands like the back of my hand. So please come with me and follow. So you can follow him. You can walk to a side by side. So it'll be a group. One of you can walk with him, and you'll be able to hear him better. He's first. He says, Who are you, and what are you doing here?"
We're the pale blue rose or sky blue.
Sky blue. Excuse me.
That is confusing.
We're under Van
Richten.
Van Richten.
Van Richten,
The
Yes.
vampire slayer.
We're a party under Van Richten. We work for
you are a rose.
Yes.
We have heard of the
Sky
League of
Blue
Roses.
Well,
We-
we were the white rose, and
we-
then we were the blue rose, and then we combined and we became the sky blue.
The Sky
rose.
Blue Rose.
2 roses
Sure.
is better than 1.
Sure. And why are you here?
To help the vineyard get back in shape.
Yes.
So
You came here to Barovia to help us
No.
with the
Well,
vineyard.
We came here to the demon.
Truly, you are a friend of the Marco
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
Indeed, another group of adventurers. We've seen many here. You are aware of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet you come to help us
Yeah.
at the winery first.
Well, we helped other places too. Like the abbot was
Crest.
raising the dead in Crest.
We helped the Velaki.
The Velaki had a bunch of demons and stuff that we helped out.
So you're doing more than just simply
Yeah.
going after the
Yeah.
devil himself.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's an explanation as to why
Taking so long.
I've run into you.
Yeah, we haven't died yet.
Yeah, that is good. That is a good strategy. He's looking at your weapons. He looks at Anne. Do you know how to use that sword well?
Yes.
It may look old.
He looks at Grutz's weapons. You look like you can handle that.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he looks at Lazarus and Reedy and he says, "Magics?
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Good magics! What good magics have you?"
Dear God, create a bonfire.
Shade water.
Now, before you just go throwing shit out, he gets an innumerable amount of Eldritch blasts. So him casting an Eldritch blast means nothing. So let's not go crazy and make it sleet or something like that. Just because you may, yeah. Just
You
some
have
advice,
cantrips. Use a
okay?
I
cantrip.
do have lightning bolt.
Don't use lightning bolt. That's a level
Go
3
ahead.
spell.
Go ahead.
That's a level 3
Don't use
spell.
lightning bolt.
I will move away from everybody and use Thunderclap.
Oh, okay.
Alright, but I gotta get.
However, you've got to get far away. I believe a thunderclap is.
No,
How
that's.
far away can people hear that?
I think it's like
100
let me see.
feet.
No, there's a difference between Thunderclap and Thunderwave. Thunderclap is
I think
a lot-
thunderclap is
shittier.
smaller. Yeah.
Thunderclap is small. I think it's
I think
everything
it
for
only
it is
knocks
basically
like one or
half.
a couple of people or something like that, right?
Yeah, I think it's basically half.
Okay,
though.
so you thunderclap. That's okay. All right.
The mighty thunderclap.
He says
I made
good,
clap for
but
ass cheeks.
it's not just about the weapons. It's how you use them.
Yes, brave the
So you
Lord.
have defeated the
Enemy
abbot.
island.
Yeah. Here's a little fucking angel.
He was an angel.
Yeah.
A corrupted one who was
An evil one that was
experimenting on bodies.
bringing the dead back to life.
He's
and
one of
taking-
our best customers.
He was
Yeah.
a son of a bitch. That's what he
Son of a
was.
gun.
He was robbing bodies out of graveyards, turning them into monsters.
No kidding.
Yeah. I'm not
I'm glad you did away with him.
kidding. Yeah. He was
Oh,
making flesh golems and shit. It was really fucked up.
oh. Have you run into any werewolves?
We're gonna fucking ruin
Yes.
his reputation forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vampires.
We're gonna ruin the abbot's reputation forever.
Who's a prick?
You've killed
We're
vampires.
gonna talk about how shitty the abbot
I
is.
am feeling very confident.
We've
I
killed
believe I have
3
come
or
across
4
the
vampires.
what I've been looking
Grutz's
for.
goal is to ruin the abbot's reputation forever. I'm just gonna go to every
You're just
town.
telling
I'm gonna
everybody,
talk
just bitching
shit.
about him,
I'm
right?
gonna
Yeah.
talk shit about
Yeah.
him. I'm gonna make
You're a
sure
little Heather.
his fucking legacy
You're
is
one of the Heathers.
forever
Yeah.
burned to the ground.
He says, "I'm with the family that owns the winery. We are in need of help from a stout group such as you.
That is all.
Unfortunately,
We're very stout.
Yes.
yes, you can see though.
Oh yeah.
that I am, and you can tell he's got this bandage over his head and he's got some blood coming. He says, "We are a little worse for wear.
Yeah, I can tell.
We need your help for sure. Hopefully."
Why are the druids attacking you? Or
Why
He
did you
says,
piss them off?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it seems like your family has been here for generations.
Yes.
Druids.
So why did they suddenly start
My
attacking
father-in-law
you?
is stubborn. He's resistant seeking help from anyone. And I'm sure everyone's wondering where their wine is, right?
Yes.
He's leading you through the forest. So the ground is full of like vines, and it's
Like the fucking
rough.
Jungle Book.
So as you're walking everywhere, there is no smooth ground as you're walking along. It's like there's no path. And Dag is constantly looking around to make sure he hasn't lost any of you, and he wants to make sure as you move along. And you can see that he's got a pouch, and he's got some berries in the pouch, and you can see he's got a dead rabbit that is hanging at his sides. And he explains that he's been foraging and hunting to feed the family. He says, "We're skilled at bushcraft, but the family's grown soft. We're too used to the comforts of a noble life. And wounded they are as well. It falls to dear old Dag to find everyone some food. And that is why I am out. We have not been able to produce wine for weeks." He says, "Wildling druids, jealous of our fertile lands, have attacked with a horde of chlorophines several weeks ago. They held us hostage in the winery, and we did our best to survive on occasion, fighting them back as best we could. But we are vastly outnumbered. 4 days ago, we evacuated in the dead of night. If I didn't know better, I'd swear they let us go." So
Maybe they're sending a message.
the woods are starting to get darker, and you notice how wild this corner of the woods are. The floor is a riot of black vines now. It's all over the place. Some are thin, like your fingers, and small, but some are thick, like your leg, like a thigh. They're huge. Your eyes follow a vine that stretches up to a tree, and it goes to a bird's nest, and you can see there's blood all over the bird's nest. And Dag points up to it, and he says, "These damn vines." He's glaring at it. It's as thick as an oar. It's wrapped around the tree. He shakes his head. He says, "It was at the roots this morning. Even if there are more, all growing out from the winery, from our well."
From the well.
Yes. He says, "Before we reach the shack where my family's hiding, I must ask one question. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to ensure my family's safety?
Yes.
I need
Sure.
to make sure
I can help your family.
you will not, nothing, you will help to make sure no harm comes to us."
Like, what do you mean? Like, how are we gonna change whether or not you get dealt harmed or not? If we go in there versus us not going in, you're still in a sticky situation regardless.
I just asked a question.
But
just wanna make sure-
you
Yeah,
I
don't-
just want to make sure you're not going to harm us.
we're not baddies.
I'm not a
I
bandit.
look for your honor, sir.
I'm not a bandit.
That's why I ask. I want to make sure. I don't want to lead
I'm an
a
adventurer.
group of people to my
I'm
family
an adventurer.
and have them slaughter us.
That's stupid.
Do you think
That would be
a man
stupid.
that looks like me will be any horrifying threat to you, a good citizen?
Yeah, he could.
You have magics. I see. I've seen. I have nothing of that.
But my magic is evil for good, not evil.
That is what I hope.
Yeah. I just
I'm
said-
going only on your word.
Yeah, we're very
Please
trustworthy.
understand that I've just met you not 10 minutes ago in the woods.
I've heard stories of us.
Trust me when I say that man right there can do at least 1,000 push-ups.
Yeah.
He could slaughter us in a second.
Probably, but he hasn't yet, has he?
I just want to make sure, in case my father-in-law says,
Look at him. He can
"Why did you
eat
bring this book to
whole.
us?" And I didn't say, "They told me they were
You want
nice."
some whey? I'm gonna take a scoop of whey out.
What is that?
It's way.
Protein. I'm gonna eat it.
You eat that?
Yes.
That's why he's so big.
Yeah,
That's what makes you that big?
Yeah, it's protein.
You don't do any push-ups?
I do.
Okay.
It helps.
I would say you do mostly push-ups.
Yeah, you
and
gotta,
eat a little of that.
You gotta take your protein. You gotta do the push-ups.
What I ask of you for your help,
Push-ups?
I can't even provide you food.
Oh, that's why you
He
have the
says,
way.
that's why I have the rabbit for
That's
my
why
family.
you have the way.
You do understand. You only
That's
have
fine.
half a bag of whey.
No, it fills up every day.
It does?
Yeah.
With what?
More whey. It's magic. As long as
No
the
way.
Yeah. No, yes, way.
All right. He says, truly the morning Lord has brought divine assistance. If
It's not
any of what you say is true,
it can only
we're
replace
almost
one
there.
meal in the day.
He says, allow me to step out and introduce you to my father-in-law, Davian. He's a proud man who seeks no assistance, nor trusts anyone other than his family. So, God's above, if you are capable of divine healing, we are in sore need of a priest. Anyone who can help.
I'm a priest.
I thought so.
I can pretend.
Well, I'm a paladin, but I also heal. I'm
Paladin
not a
is even
priest.
better, is it not?
Not in terms
Yes.
of healing.
Dang it.
Well, me
Well-
and my brother can heal.
Okay. My family is in need of help. So, as he speaks, what was that?
Your phone.
Yeah.
Song's phone.
Okay, you guys are walking. What is your
Grutz will take point this time.
so?
I'm looking at Grutz.
I'm Dick first.
So we have Dag and Grutz,
Yeah.
And Lazarus.
Lazarus,
And N.
and
And then W and Reedy.
Reedy. Reedy.
That's the marching order.
It's Reedy Woodworth.
It's a pretty good marching order.
What?
Okay. Reedy.
Yeah.
6. I rolled a 6.
Like what?
So as you're walking along, the vines at the bottom of you suddenly grasp around your ankles and tighten and constrict very quickly. It's a surprise attack on you.
Whoa, Jesus!
It hits you and squeezes you for 9 hit points.
That's a lot.
As you see this little figure comes out, it's got like a face. It's got like vines growing out of it for hands. It's got bushes, leaves coming out of its head. It's almost got like a little face and nose, and it's mostly vines.
Guess we're in a
And it's-
funny situation.
It's you've been waiting. Leave me alone. The seed has borne bitter fruit. It screams as it sees. It starts grappling and it pulls you down.
Look at me, you son of a bitch!
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Oh shit! Let's see what I get.
19.
I'm 14.
Got a 2. Yeah.
All right,
What?
And your die?
Yeah.
you're a 2.
Yeah, I got a
I need to
2.
think my spells.
I am at the
W got a
bottom
19.
of the pack.
It's possible for me to create a bonfire beneath the feet of the disgusting creature.
Burn them out.
Burn him! I don't have any fire spells.
Okay.
Actually, don't they?
W got a 19.
Actually, I do.
19.
And N got a 9.
Lazarus
I got a 14.
and Reedy.
14!
Okay.
Guys did pretty good. Who's last?
Are these like the chloroforms
I know.
that they're mentioning?
Let me get you a picture. That'll help you.
I like the things that attacked us when we were doing the Grapekeeper, trying to figure out what happened to the
Yeah, we went to his house and there were a bunch of plant creatures.
casket maker.
Yeah, the casket maker in the town of Barovia. Was it the town of Ravenloft?
Barovia.
Yeah, it was the town of Barovia. Yeah.
That's a really dumb side effect, but okay, I'll use it still.
This is what you see popping up beside you, Grutz. It's sort of reaching out. It's grabbing you, Reedy. It's pulled you down. You're down on your back. And it's got its arms all withering around you. And one of them also has come up to attack you, Grutz, but it swings with its arm to grab around you, and it missed you. It almost like moved too fast on itself. Okay, so we start with...
W.
I think it's
W.
W. You see next to you, Reedy goes down. He's on the ground. This thing is all over him. It's starting to wrap its vines all around him.
This son of a bitch! Come on help!
I'm going to attack it, obviously, but I
Kick it! Phone kick it!
what would I want to
That's
do?
Reedy screaming for his life.
Yeah.
Plant creatures usually resistant to lightning.
I'm gonna hit it
This
with
was
a wall.
bludgeoning damage that it did to you. I assume you don't have any resistance to that.
Do I look like I have resistance to
No,
that?
you don't, but I just want to
Bludgeoning
make
damage was most of the damage I took in high school.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna.
That's funny.
I thought that would have been more
I'm gonna hit it.
insulting damage.
The sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Does a
In fact, my
16
words hurt other
hit?
people.
A 16 will hit. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Fantastic. Kick it. I damn get this thing off me.
I've
Say
hit
bad.
twice. Hold on, I might as well try to see if anyone hits.
How
Okay,
big, how
17
tall
hits.
is it anyway? Is it like a little gremlin or is it big?
No, it is
That's 9. 19 damage.
19 damage. Very good.
That's right, you son of a bitch.
Like, are these
Let go of me.
like I'm curious if these are like little gremlins or if like tall creatures?
No. This thing is. That's a very good question, and it's important to answer. So let me make sure I've got something to.
Because Mike, don't they have like the little gremlin face kind of?
Kind of.
They look like they can be tiny guys or big guys.
Yeah, they literally
Yeah.
No, these are good size. These are not tiny. The tiny ones. You do recognize them.
Weren't they at that one place where we were doing the coffin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like they're around the size of a young adult.
Okay, it's not giving me a description of its size. Let me see if I
Does
can.
it say what it's classified as?
Medium.
Oh, okay,
Plant.
that's a decent size.
So yeah, so it's like a
It could be anywhere from 4 foot 5
like
to like
I was gonna say like a
6
human
feet.
size.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
human
was gonna
size.
say like a human.
We'll just say it's basically a human size. Okay, you hit it for
19.
19. So Dag is going to do his best to limp over to the one next to Grutz and swing, and he actually hits.
Oh, Dad,
What a grand man.
Yeah, Dag.
Dad the man.
So he hits it for 5.
It's not
So
bad.
you see a sword comes down, cuts some of the roots off the top of its head, slices.
He's used to
You see
pruning.
some sap coming out of it.
You can
Okay.
put it on your wounds.
That thing turns itself onto him.
Watch
and
Dag fucking
It grabs
die.
onto Dag, and it pulls onto him, and Dag gets what he delivered. Sadly, you see him. The blood in his head starts to seeping out harder as the grasping pulls him down for 9 hit points.
Dag's
Poor
gonna
Dag.
fucking
He's dead before he can take us to his
Dag
house.
is feeling not so great. The other vine is going to attack Reedy.
Please don't.
You're on the ground.
This sucks.
11 plus 4, 15. What's your AC?
12.
Oh no! You take another 9.
This is
You are on the
Why
ground.
did that happen to Reedy? What's gonna happen to anybody
Okay.
else? Literally anybody else.
You're busy whining. Now let's go to.
There were a whole 6 of us.
There's It should be
Reedy and I think
Yeah.
Lazarus.
So it's Lazarus and Reedy.
Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one that has Reedy.
Yeah, screw this guy.
That's a 10.
That misses. Oh, do you automatically hit?
Is a nat 1.
No. It is
Well,
not.
even that one dies.
Do.
So the first one misses.
Yeah.
So this fiery glow comes out of your hand. You're very surprised.
We're not doing
I
free
shoot it up.
bag.
You shoot it up like a firework, and then another one you don't even get off because we're going to see what happens. All right, so these are during a fight.
Will it hit a friend? Will it hit a foe? Will it hit himself? Let's find out.
Okay, so your
Where's the D100?
I thought it was like such a nice stuff to roll.
Oh, I thought.
here you go. You roll this one. I'm going to use it as your arms, not your head, your leg, or your torso.
Do.
What's the picture look like?
Like an arm, but where the like it's like broken.
Let me see.
Here, I'll show you.
Okay, I think I know which one you're talking about. This one. Yeah, that's a compound fracture. So you're bleeding 1d8 hit points.
Okay.
You cannot hold heavy objects in that hand. You have disadvantage to attacks with that hand for 2 to 6 weeks. Wow!
That's really harsh.
Wow! That's what it said. Well, roll it. Well,
Yeah.
It's time to hang out and attack.
I want you to roll the hit points. I'll let you roll your grief. Nobody said these were gonna be fun.
Ugh. I don't know.
Rip. Well, just use your other hand. You can cast with the other hand.
Yeah, you can cast with your other hand.
Yeah.
You're just not going to be able to
Wield a sword or something.
wield a sword.
Well, in that hand, once again.
Yeah,
You
but
cannot hold heavy items. But you
Is
can
he
still cast
ambidextrous?
with that
You can
hand.
still cast with the
You
other
just
hand.
can't
no, I know,
hold
we just
heavy
can't use
items.
a sword.
So how many
Oh,
hit
that's
points
fine.
was
You
it?
can
It was
spell cast
1d8.
it.
Okay, so you take 2 hit points.
spellcast
And how
it.
many weeks is your arm?
Imagine if I get that.
Fractured.
It's 2 to 6.
2d6.
2d6?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's in the hole of you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be done with fucking Philadelphia.
Strahd,
I may have broken my fucking head.
No, but the way you do
But the time in the
That's
game.
true. Lazarus, take a sword against me. I can't.
I literally can't. My head is broken.
I'm gonna fracture.
Wait, but that doesn't make sense. Can't I just get done to heal it though?
I don't know.
Later.
Get healing magic.
Yeah.
7 weeks.
Only 7. Nice roll. Okay, good.
Listen,
So
we
at
have
least make the
lesser
note.
restoration. I can restore something.
Yeah,
I have
lesser-
a mind
lesser
of
rest-
regeneration.
Well, lesser restoration can even fix
So
hands.
used to all those Eldritch Blasts just going out and cramming everything, and then you went, ugh, and you hit it on the volume,
That's such a
and
hard
it snapped
punishment.
your arm.
You can fix it. Don't worry.
Alright.
Hey, Ed's walking at 15 feet.
Reedy.
Yeah.
It's time.
You see, you hear this as you see
For a
as
week.
you see Lazarus throwing 2 blasts. You hear a breaking and a cracking in his arm.
Well, remember, Michael, Strahd has to roll 2. If he rolls a 1, he's rolling that fucking chart as well.
You never know what he yeah.
Alright.
Well, Strahd
Sure.
his fucking hand.
Okay, you're on the ground, so you are at disadvantage.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna cast a mighty frostbite.
Okay?
You have to roll a Constitution saving throw on your little guy.
Okay. Let me make sure I got his con.
Please fail.
Shit.
Let's just agree that he fails.
No! No, hold on.
Let's agree that he fails.
No,
He fails.
hold on.
Look, I saw it. Here, I'll roll for you.
I got it
See,
real
I'll roll
fast
for you.
here.
See, he rolled a
His
1.
con is
He's gotta go to
16.
the chart. Gotta go to the chart. He fails.
He succeeds.
He does not.
Go ahead. Anything else? Oh, you're.
That's it. He's
That's
just
all you can do.
he's
Yep,
just a
that's
little
it. That's it. You're done. Okay.
He's just a little cold.
Now we go down to N.
We're not making a very good example.
And will. Is there. What are the one? Where are
Okay,
the
so
bad
you
guys?
got this one on reading.
Yeah, what are the on me?
This one has been hit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's tightening itself around reading
Okay,
now
I'm gonna
all
attack
over
that
him.
one.
And then this one is just attacking, but it's not attached to anybody.
Okay.
Well, I can continuously cast Frostbite.
I will.
You got to beat a 12 for AC.
Okay, I'm gonna.
That's not
hit.
too high.
No,
I'm just gonna
it's
hit
a
it.
plan.
Hit it. Hit
It's,
it.
Sure.
Hit it.
Unless you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Somebody's not
Break your
listening.
fucking hand.
A 16,
God damn.
You rolled a 16? Okay,
Yeah.
that'll make it.
and
Just
then
even
the
without a
second one
modifier.
misses.
Wait,
Okay.
did you roll anything?
You add your modifier, right?
Sarah's
Yeah.
Okay.
6 plus 7, 13.
13 points
Yeah.
of grief. Okay. As you slam into it and you like cut right across its head and its neck, and its head, it rolls off of it. The vines that are holding you tight relax all around you.
Thank goodness.
They go limp, and you're able to pull them like off of you.
You thought
All right, we start again, and I think we start with.
Oh, Grutz hasn't went. Grutz rolled a 2.
Oh yeah, Grutz rolled a 2. Go ahead, Grutz.
I'm gonna use
This
a
thing hasn't been
bonus action.
unhit.
I'm gonna use a bonus action.
No, it was hit by Dag.
I'm gonna use a bonus action on my main sword to cast Blood Right on it, and it's gonna be a set of flame. But I have to
Looks
roll one.
good.
Yeah, I cut my hand against the sword to light it aflame, so I have to roll for
Okay.
damage. I take 1 damage.
Jeez, is that a half?
No, I can't half this damage.
Oh, okay.
It starts off low because I'm a low level, but the higher I am, the more I roll for damage.
Okay, but I'm sure it does more damage.
Oh yeah, well it does 1d4 fire.
Okay, go ahead.
And now I'm gonna swing.
So now you got a flaming sword.
Yep. And the sword becomes magical in its properties, but it already was
And it's
magical.
covered in his blood.
And it's covered in my blood and flames.
So
Now
you have two
question.
swords, right?
Yes. Only
So
one
one
gets
of
lit
us-
aflame.
okay.
I have a question on this.
I have to cut myself twice to make both.
Say if we give Grutz a disease,
I don't think it matters.
and we put it on his sword, and he covers
You
it
think
in
he
blood.
wants? He can.
Can he
slap the disease?
transmit the
No.
disease?
No.
Okay.
No. But you can do both of them. It's up to you. But
No, it's a bonus action,
If-
so I can only take one bonus.
so my only question is, which roll will it be? The flaming one, the first or the second roll?
It's my main sword.
Okay, so it'll be your first roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I make 2 attacks, and so how D&D
Right.
works, for dual wielding, any attacks you make your offhand is your bonus action.
Okay.
So when I make 2 attacks, I can only make it with my main sword.
Okay, so it'll always be your first sword. It'll
Yeah.
be the one that's lit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can light the other one, but I have to cut myself again.
Yeah, that's okay. I just
and
for this
the
time.
flame stays for as long as I'm touching the sword, for as long as a short or long rest.
I got it.
Okay. Let me roll.
I got you. I just wanted to make sure your first roll, because if you miss, you'll miss with the fire.
Yeah.
sword.
Oh yeah.
But the next round, you'll probably.
So it's a 19 plus a
That's
9.
that's a
28
hit.
to hit. Let me just roll for the second hit. That's 12. And that hits, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's 1d8. I need a 2d. I need another d8.
I have some D8s if you need some.
Okay. I need 2 1d6s as well.
I'll just help you out here. You need 21 hit points.
3, 10, 14, 20,
You're
25,
not gonna break your
26.
arm.
26 plus a yeah, I know. Right?
Well, he already did not. So for him, that would be a problem. Did you beat 21?
27, 14.
Yeah, for him, it
40
would be an
damage.
issue.
Oh yeah. Okay. What? All right. Yeah.
Can I
So
have
this
those
thing
two
becomes a light with the flame, and
Fire
you
and
like
light.
slice it up like a piece of licorice.
Fire and
It
lightning.
just cuts across. Okay. As you do that, it kind of withers back, it falls back, and Dag is looking at you, like
Whoa.
whoa. That was
I'm not sheathing
That
the
was
sword,
cool.
by the way.
I'm gonna lift up my arm, which is kind of bent in a weird way. I'm going, hey, do you guys have a way to fix this? Or I'm just gonna walk
I'm-
around the
Dag's gonna look at you and say, "What happened?
When you get old.
You're
I will-
fragile.
Yeah, sometimes the bones get a little
You're
bit,
I
fragile."
will cast lesser,
I heard a snap.
lesser restoration.
Okay. Ooh.
It's a high level spell,
Yeah.
but it can fix like broken.
Okay,
bones.
so my question is, do you have to do that, or could you just do a healing spell?
That's a good question.
I'm not sure because I don't know what that spell is outside. It's up to you.
It is. It
It's up
is.
to you.
I'm gonna say that you can just do a healing
Then
spell.
I'll touch
Okay.
him for 5.
Okay.
Ooh, touching someone already. I see.
I think I think the fun of it happening to you has passed because of your reaction and your anger, and I don't want you to feel quite that bad anymore.
Imagine going through the curse of Strahd with fractured hand.
Wow.
And you fight the devil.
I think he was excited for it, and then he heard how long.
Yeah, it was interesting until holy shit, and that wouldn't have affected you that big a deal as it would have like Ed.
Imagine Grutz broke his.
Yeah.
Yes, I have the dual wielding feat
Yeah.
for fucking nothing.
Yeah,
I can't
a
fucking-
dual wielder with one hand.
Yeah.
All right, so
You can use your mouth.
Gag says
Yeah,
that,
oh yeah, I can Zora
says
it.
that must be a scouting party, perhaps, or it's an infestation. I don't know. Look, Davian knows how to defeat them, so we must hurry.
Okay.
I worry over what the monsters may have done to my family in the meantime. So he's taking you. You can see the blood.
I'll
Is-
heal him too.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You put your hand on him. You can see there's a bit of a glow around him. It's like a warmth, and he's kind of got his head down, and he looks up at you and he says, I feel so much better. You have more for my family?
Yes, I do.
For my wife.
I do.
My wife. Thank you, my brothers. Thank you. All right, so he continues to take you for a while. It's another 30, 40 minutes as you're walking, and your arm is feeling much better. You're feeling a little more happy about yourself. Thinking about how the next Eldritch Blast you throw. You may not throw it quite so hard, right? So as you finally merge through the thick, impressive, dense forest, the air has a scent of, you're marching through it. It smells like pine and earth, but you're now starting to catch this smell of like garlic and lemon and like rot, like earth.
Oh, I thought you said rot.
Rot, R-O-T.
Oh, okay, you did.
I did. So it's like this really strange, pungent smell.
Disgusting.
Are they eating rotten
And
food?
you notice it's like with a smoke that's thicker than the fog that you're seeing.
Oh, their bodies rotting.
In the center of the clearing, now that you've opened it, opens up, you see a dilapidated, rotting cabin. Its weather-beaten walls are sagging with age and neglect. Through the cracked windows, you glimpse a dim interior, and from within you hear a wheezing, a baby crying, and kind of odd to you, you hear snapping of fingers. Not very good. Not very good snapping. Sorry. Huh?
Are you trying to like turn on the light or something?
Yeah, that's a clap. Not At the threshold of the shack stands an old man. He's clad in dirty robes. He's leaning heavily on a gnarled cane. His eyes are sunken and weary, and he's gazing at you with a mixture of suspicion and like what looks like anger. Dag says, "Allow me to introduce." And he takes you forward, and you go through the clearing up to the old man. He's like glaring at you all. Dag says, "Davian, see what I have brought forth from my hunt. These men I encountered on the road from Crest, and they're coming here at the request of their burgomaster there in Crest to help us and Valaki." The old man's face, it's like you can tell he works outside all the time. His skin is like very, very leathery. He's got deep lines, kind of like me. He's older now looking. His eyes are looking at you cautiously. You can see his robes are stained with grapes, like there's stains on them of the juice. And he's leaning on this cane. It's like a dark bark. And he says, "Dag, this motley group, what business have you leading them to here?" Dag's you can see Dag kind of steps kind of back. He's kind of cowering. And he looks at you all kind of like for help.
Hello, we're here to save the winery.
Yes.
The old man's kind of looking at
We
you.
are people of Van Richten's group. We are the Sky Blue Rose.
Yes.
The Grape Rose.
You're here to help, you say.
Yes.
Yes.
And why would a group of strangers want to help an old winemaker
Oh,
like
because
me?
we're monster hunters.
They get wine, obviously.
And you get wine.
The towns need wine, and they've asked
Yeah.
us to come help.
Yeah, hopefully we get a bottle.
We had
too.
2 towns asking for help.
Yes.
Many towns, they need wine.
They're all very
And
alcoholic.
yet you come to me.
Yeah.
What?
You're the
wine
vineyard
guy. I can
people.
see it on your hands.
You can see it on my It's a robe.
Doesn't hands
He looks at you and he
amazing.
says, "You're not Barovian." And then he looks at Lazarus. "Not all of you.
He's a good one. Give him a pat.
You come here dressed in strange garb, brandishing weapons.
Well, actually, I'm
You act like you are heroes, huh?
Yeah.
You think so?"
I killed a fucking angel.
Listen, it's
He
gonna
was
be like
going to
the
say
Dark
it.
Lord.
He was going to say it. How do I know how good you are as what you claim? And you say you kill an angel?
Yeah.
Dag looks at
We also
him and
killed the
says,
Dark Lord.
he says,
Yeah, I killed the Dark Lord too.
"You killed Dark Lord.
Gregor.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I killed.
Show me."
We didn't show. We don't just carry him.
Anybody can say it. Show me.
The devil. Well, that's why.
Dag says,
I'm gonna.
Oh, I'll pull out the amulet that I got from the angel.
cheap wine, cheap jewelry.
I'm gonna show the letter
Hold on,
that I got given from the
Hold on,
Dark Lord.
let Lazarus go. He was
Yeah.
okay. He's going to look at that.
I'm gonna show the letter I got from the Dark Lord himself, inviting me to Barovia, saying I killed the Dark Lord.
You are a friend of the devil.
No, I hate
You
it.
are not welcome here.
No, I hate it. No, I hate it.
No, don't worry. He noticed you. Everybody knows you. The people that were inside that were talking and making noises, they stopped. They're not saying anything after the Eldritch blast.
I'm gonna
Obviously,
say I heard there were injured people. I can heal them.
Dag says, "Listen to them, Father. They are here to help. This one helped me." He says, "Look at my head. Allow him to go inside and help."
Look,
Let me get there.
Look, you got a plant problem. I have a flaming sword problem.
Let me see if I have a picture of the old man. There he is. That's not that old.
He's like a Giga Chad with that fucking.
There he is.
I
There he
was
is.
gonna say that makes more
There he is.
sense.
Well, this guy bases them all
He
on
looks like
actors.
he could be a
Who is
Jedi.
that?
Oh, looks like Jeff Bridges?
Oh, it looks like the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the god.
Yeah, he does.
No.
Who is this guy?
I'm
sure I know who
He
he is.
looks so
He looks so generic, though.
He looks like he could be in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Another guy, but with a beard.
He looks like Jeff Bridges.
It's somebody, but I don't know who it
He
is.
kind of
It
does.
looks
He
like
doesn't-
Jeff Bridges.
He doesn't tell you who it is,
How I
but
Met Your Mother guy looks like. I don't even fucking remember the show.
The magic guy.
Dag says, "Tell Davian you are with the League."
Yeah, we're at the League of the
Who's Jeff
Roses.
Bridges?
Dag says, "They have history of fighting
Yes.
and killing evil in the
You can
time.
ask
Yes.
Strahd and Velaki.
We've killed
They helped
many
me out
enemies.
on the way here," he says. "They killed 2 vine blights
We
cornfields.
killed 2.
No, I know. I see
without any thought. They removed them quickly. We need their help."
Oh, it is.
It's Jeff Bridges.
You can hear a baby crying in the back.
He was in Tron.
You hear a man
the
say,
new one, not the old one.
He was in the old one, too.
Was
"Can't
he?
you get Yolanda to shut
I didn't
up?"
know that.
And then he's an old guy.
And there's a woman, she says,
I didn't know that.
"She's only a child, for God's sake." So Davian looks at you and he says, "You are here to help us?"
Yes.
Do you mind recapping what happened to the vineyard and why are there druids attacking you to begin with?
He says, "Let me see you first. Take care of my family." He yells, "Sophia!" The woman comes out and you can see she's got like blood on her shoulder. It's dried her arm, but she has a small child with her next to her who's crying a lot. And Davian looks at you and he says, show.
I'll heal her for 5 hit points.
Really rude remark.
What?
I was gonna say, kids, they seem like a very close-knit community. I was gonna say, let's stay in the family.
All right. So you heal the woman,
Yeah.
and you can see some of the wounds and clothes. She's still got dried blood on her, and she's looking at her father, and she's saying, "Yes, it's true. It's true, Father." Davian kind of looks, and he looks at you all back, and he's kind of like sighs, and he says, "Our family have been winemakers for generations. For decades now, the druids of Yester Hill have covered our fertile lands. They know that seldom in Barovia does soil as rich as ours exist. Know this, our family hails from those damned druid folk. My grandmother's mother danced under the moonlight beside these wildlings. She worshipped the same gods and obeyed the same traditions. But when the druids began to worship the devil himself, for it is known that he is the ancient, they said, he is the land, she left.
Oh.
And
So they work for him.
they've never forgiven her.
So they stopped.
They do not work for him, they worship him.
Well, then they're an enemy of mine.
So they stopped worshiping.
That is
the,
good. Then
Fays?
you are a friend of mine. I'm sorry.
So they stopped worshiping the Fays, then.
Yes.
They're no longer worshiping
know
the
about the
water,
Fays.
the water
Yeah.
Fae, the mountain Fae.
You
and the
are
forest
of Barovia.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
You believe. You do not look like you would. Do you believe in the Fae?
I do believe in the Fae.
That is interesting for one who looks like you.
Is there something wrong with my complexion?
You do not look like a man of the earth.
That is racist.
You look like. What is
He looks like
that?
a man who came out of the
I know good and I know evil.
He looks like a man who came out
You
of
looks
the
like you look like a man who should be under the earth,
That's right.
but you do not look like one of those.
Stay the pond.
That is good. Anyway, they have not forgiven us. They say the Galthias tree at Yesterhill was first watered with the blood of Strahd. The druids have been encroaching on my lands for decades, like a plague. The winery itself is covered in vines, these wild, massive black vines that you see around us. I should have excised them long ago, but oft did I and my brothers brush them off for signs of rot or enrichment. At first, we would clear them away by axe and by fire, but when the harvest proved just as ripe year after year, we simply consigned them to memory. We grew lazy. We accepted the vines as a feature of our land. This, I know now, is a reckoning 60, 70 years in the making. The Morning Lord alone knows how far these vines have traveled and who else they are troubling. You can see what they have done to this shack on our land. Here inside you hear Yolanda. She begins to cry again. A few weeks ago, these druids, they came out of nowhere. They claimed our land was sacred to them, that it was owed to them. We took refuge in the winery itself and held them off for weeks while our food and water dwindled to nothing. They wreak havoc, destroying my crops and smashing our equipment. They burned the false garlic plants to poison the air in small piles all around, to weaken our minds and smoke us out. We could bear it no longer. We must reclaim this winery. The baby starts crying inside, and you hear the mother. The mother is screaming, "It's lost! The winery is lost to us, Father! Give it up! We've worse troubles now. These people can help us. They can help us to survive, and we can leave and go out to Valaki."
Actually, I think you guys should stay and make wine.
He says, "Correct. Without the winery, we are not the Mardikovs."
And the villages of Valaki and Grutz will be fucked.
They will fall into despair. Without
Yeah.
wine.
Agreed. You are now starting to spout some wisdom.
Yeah.
That is good to see.
How did your family come to own the land here for the vineyards? If you used to be part of the Druid tribe.
We took over these lands as a gracious gift.
Okay.
The winery was here, but it was not producing nearly as well. We knew how to tend the vines. The Mardukov family has been here for
Okay.
centuries.
Oh, so the druidic part of it kind of married into the Mardukov, or?
We were druidic. We
Okay.
came here. We are people of the land. We know how to cure and curate.
Okay.
We used our knowledge as a family, but we have kept it within ourselves,
Is there
In the
anything-
family.
is
in
there
the
anything-
family.
Is there anything of great importance here that the druids would want to claim this land no matter what?
They want this sacred land because they know it is fertile.
They want
I said that.
They want the crops.
They
want the
believe
food.
that they want our
I
crops.
think he's saying.
They want to take
Is
over.
there anything
They will destroy the winery. Though.
special in the winery that they may be after?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
The secrets of my abilities to
Like
make a
maybe
good
like an
wine.
artifact or something?
Maybe your family had like an artifact or a book
No,
or something
no
Or
artifact.
some remnants of your past druidic lifetime.
that they
No.
might have been interested in.
No, we have nothing of that. Nothing of that.
All right, well, we could burn down a few trees.
He says, it pains me to say this, but we must turn to you in this dark hour on behalf of Barovians everywhere. I ask you, reclaim this land and return the winery unharmed, lest our people at last fall prey to utter despair. We have known of our assailants for some time, these wildling druids, with whom we share ancestry. But these chlorophines, as Dag swellingly calls them, they are new. These plants, they thirst for blood. They will seek your blood. I know a thing or two of druidism, my nan taught me. We fled our home. I saw a red-painted fool brandishing a staff, carved from wood that should not be. It is clear that the chlorophines fear and obey it. They shuddered as he waved it about at us. And when it dropped from his grasp, they hissed. Even a comrade of his said, in their nasty druidic tongue, as though it had been years since my nan had conversed me with it, I still know, even to understand, that staff somehow is the key. Destroy their staff, and all will be well.
Do you know where the roots first started
They
spreading
said
from?
the well. It's coming
The
from
roots are spreading from the well.
Okay.
I think
But the druids control all of these
They
creatures.
control it through these
The
steps.
chlorophines. The vines have a mind of their own.
Alright.
They grab at everything. The growth is incredibly fast. They will pull you down. Dag says, yes, we met some. They dispatched some of the vines. He says, how big were they? And Dag describes the size. He said, there are bigger ones at the winery. They have been there for decades.
I got my flaming
They're
sword. I'll
huge.
burn them on fire.
He looks at you and he says,
Wine and fire don't mix.
yeah. He says, I must caution you that the vineyard is teeming with needle blights, and I recommend that you approach the vineyard with caution rather than charging ahead. I advise that you conduct a reconnaissance to navigate a route through the vineyard and evade the vine blights. They will turn the ground to vines. They will make travel difficult. Locate a way into the winery and avoid the needle blights. He said, I must, however, implore you, he's looking at you.
Yes.
I must implore you all reservation against use of fire, magical or not, as it could endanger both the vineyard and the winery.
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna sheath my sword.
They have been the lifeblood of this land for centuries, and to see them fall to ruin would be more than a mere setback. It would be a tragedy of unfathomable proportions. Achieve your goal without risking the destruction of that which you seek to protect.
I'm very sad. I can't. I'm
He's
only used,
glaring at you.
I'm used
No
to setting things on
fire.
I'm used to setting things on fire.
No fire.
Luckily,
Yeah, I know. That's going to be rough for this group, isn't
I
it?
don't have any fire spells.
He's looking at you.
I just leveled up and picked a fire sword. Now I can't fucking use it.
Dag sort of encourages you to come into the cabin. He says, before you take everything on, he says, please come in and meet the family.
The familia.
So they're going to introduce you to, this is Adrian. He is the oldest. Now, who is that? That looks like somebody.
I recognize them. I don't know their fucking name.
Yeah.
Adrian says, I work with my father to manage the winery. He and I are the vintners. We know how to take care of the vines. Let me skip him and go to her. She is the babe.
Really?
This is
Now,
Stefania.
interest. Wait, how old is she?
This is the wife.
Do they age?
This is Dag's
Oh,
wife.
Oh.
That's
Dag
the
looks
wife.
at you.
Never mind, never mind.
She is.
Dag struck gold.
She says, "I am Davian's eldest daughter," and she's holding
Oh.
her daughter in her arms.
Hey.
This is Yolanda.
She's mom.
There's
Damn.
Yolanda.
Get rid of that. That's not old enough.
She introduces you also to her sons. Her first son is Martin,
Peter.
and Martin says to you, "I am the driver of the wines. I deliver the kegs to the towns, to Kresk and to Valaki."
You've been
And
doing a good job.
he says, "We have no wine. We cannot take the wine." Did you not listen to what my father-in-law said? He's been talking to you for at least 10, 15 minutes.
He's
Have
a
you-
little special.
Martin says, "Grandfather, does he have his head up his ass?" His grandfather says, "That one I'm concerned with. He looks like the kind that collects moss." Sophia introduces you to the other son, who also looks. This is Vijo.
Vijo. Damn. Why did one have the name Martin, the other Vijo?
Vijo looks at your weapons. He says, you are a rose.
Yes.
I have heard of the rose.
Yeah.
You are which rose?
The sky blue.
Sky blue.
I don't know that color.
Do you know the blue rose?
No.
Do you know the white rose?
Yes.
We
We heard that the blue rose was coming.
Yeah.
You're the white. Oh.
So
I'm a little disappointed.
So we. You better not be.
Sky blue.
So the blue rose.
That was your chance to
The
speak
blue
up.
rose died for every member but him.
I am the Blue Rose.
So now I need to be excited about the white.
rest of us were the right rose. We did all the heroic deeds.
He's kind of looking at you and he says, "Can I touch your muscles?"
Yeah.
He's kind of like touching you. He's like, "Oh my God, you're hard as a rock."
I'm gonna pull that little thing away to help you get going.
He's going to look at you and say, "What is this? A magic powder?
Protein.
Is this how you get that big
Yeah.
arm?"
Protein.
He gobbles it down. He's got a white all over him. Looks like he's like a druggie.
Yeah, you should mix it with
He's
water.
like, he's like.
You mix it in your water.
Davian's looking at him. Foolish boy. Foolish boy. Yeah. All right.
This is like the supplement. You still gotta do the work.
Yeah.
So Davian is looking at you all, and he's saying, "Unfortunately, we are too weak to help you."
That's fine.
Obviously.
You know you fucking died to one of them.
And Vijo says, "I can go. I can help."
Now,
He says, Davian's looking at him. He says, "No, I agree with him." And Vijo says, "I want to go with you.
No.
If I go with you, I
we
can
can
help
do
you."
tasks.
You'd only be dead weight.
You don't know where you're going. A dead weight.
Yes, you're dead weight.
That's not nice to
We
say.
have to worry about keeping you alive.
That is not nice.
And that
If
would be
anything,
dangerous.
It's my vineyard.
Does you guys
It's
have a
my
fucking
inheritance.
map?
If anything, we would take
Map?
a dough.
What are you talking about, dummy? We would not have a map.
Do you guys know the vineyard in the back of your head?
Probably.
Just fucking draw it out.
Draw it out on what?
A fucking piece of paper. I'm gonna
Where's
pull
a
it.
fucking piece of paper?
Reedy, you have a piece of fucking paper?
Really does not carry any punch.
You have a fucking piece of paper? You're a fucking wizard. You're a spellcaster.
I don't have paper
Okay.
I
either.
don't want to go into my ring.
See,
and
that's
waste
he
my time.
can't fucking read,
I
so
don't
it's
want to
okay.
waste my one charge to go in my ring on getting a piece of paper out. You're out of luck.
Well, I guess we don't.
So
fucking-
Davian says, Okay, lots of good heroes. Let me draw in the dirt. So he's going to take.
Why don't we take him with us?
That's what Vigio says.
David.
I will.
No,
Fine.
Davian says I am too
Take an
old.
adult that can fight back.
I cannot. I am
Yeah,
too
but let's have
old.
the-
Davian's like really old.
No,
That's
but
hunting or...
he hit a thing in the back.
No, who was the guy who was hunting?
Yeah, who was the guy?
Dad.
with us?
Oh, yeah,
Big
that
Dad.
Yeah, we'll bring him.
We'll take Dag.
Yeah.
Dag's like looking around. He's like.
Dad,
Yo, man.
you want us to take your son
You rather us take your son than you?
than you?
How old's the
You
son?
rather put your son on risk?
How old is he?
Okay. Vigio says steps up. He says, "I'm 16.
That's pretty good. Yeah, get a thought in the boy
I
bag.
go with you. I go with you.
Fine.
I show you. You give me
What?
a
I'm gonna
sword.
whisper to Dag.
I will fight with
I'm gonna
you.
whisper to Dag. You can always make another one.
But no, hang on.
Damn.
He's already got another one.
He
Don't
got
worry.
it. He's gonna
He's
say,
already got another
he's saying, you can hear Yolanda screaming and crying. God, give it to me.
Hang on, we just need to keep this kid at the back. He tells us which way. Obviously, he has to stay at the back.
Wait.
No.
More way?
Will you shut up?
Oh, sorry.
He has to stay at the back. He doesn't fight. If fighting happens, he runs away.
Vigio says, I'm willing to go. Father says, and Davian looks at Dag and he says, we need you in case we need to propagate more. Dag
Exactly.
says, yeah, that's
That's
right.
what you said.
That's right. Yeah.
You can always make another one.
Yeah, I'm the propagator. So Vigio says, I go with you.
Okay.
He's 16. A lot of
You
16-year-olds
already
go on
have- you
quests.
already have another son to be the heir.
No, go away. No one wants you anymore.
Can you use a
I
sledgehammer?
have an iron sword I can give
Oh,
him.
okay, that's better than what I was gonna give.
An iron sword.
We don't promise him any combat, right? If somebody's on the ground, like getting hugged by a tree, he can hit that
Oh,
one.
with silver daggers.
Don't let him actually try to not let him actually fight. You know.
I think that's a good idea if you want to help him.
Yeah, I am a
If you hand him an iron sword, that's like handing him a rosary.
Yeah, we'll
beads
give
of
him a
rosary
silver
beads.
dagger.
Okay, so
beads.
I thought what we would do is break for, I think there's a dessert.
Yes.
Can you
Cake.
check with Mom to see if there
Oh,
is
no,
one?
It's cake.
brought
We got the
cake.
cake.
Oh, yes, of course. Let's do that. Okay. And we'll be back and we'll set up.
Bye-bye. For now.
Are we gonna quit?
No,
You're
for
gonna
now.
quit? Okay, all right.
That's why I said bye-bye for
Yeah,
now.
you scared me. Okay, good.
Everybody's not wearing their shoes.
And we're back.
Back.
Are we on?
Yes, we are on.
Okay.
Line.
All right, we had some nice cake. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Oh, what's your music?
The battle music.
That was the battle music. We're not battling anymore. So I suppose-
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was him hitting the door.
let me put on some spooky music.
Spooky.
Spooky.
What? Sounds scary.
Help set the tone. Okay. So, is there anything you guys want to do? You tell me what
Yes,
now.
before we head out, I'm going to cast. N is going to cast aid on. Let me see how many people I could do it on. You spell boisters each target up to 3
So-
creatures. He's going to do it on Reedy, Lazarus, and Grutz, so everyone gets an increase of 5 hit points.
Can you go above your maximum?
Yes, it could go above your
I
maximum.
think that's it's an
Yay.
addition, so it goes. What goes first?
Yeah, I think temporary.
It's temporary.
Yeah.
hit
Yeah,
points,
so you
this
use
week.
it first.
And
How long?
then
Okay, so how long does that last?
8 hours.
Okay.
And then W, before we go into this, thinking it's gonna be pretty scary event, is going to use enhance ability, and he is going to give bears endurance to Grutz. So you have advantage on Constitution checks, and you also gain 2d6 temporary hit points.
I don't know that he needs it.
Yeah, that heroic feast is pretty amazing.
9.
Pretty amazing. You have immunity to poison.
Can you cast it?
I could use it, but hey, do you know any of the things in there are poisonous?
Well, we're fighting fucking plants.
Kind of the people.
The druid. So Davian is going to say, no, we don't think they themselves cast anything poisonous. The druids are magic casters.
Okay.
I mean, you can cast poison.
They did not use that on us.
Can the plants use poison?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's either poison.
Take your word for it.
No.
No.
I mean, no, they
I thought you
don't.
were being sarcastic.
Yeah, no.
Grutz can't take sarcasm at face level.
Sorry. Yeah, I should know. You have a bald head.
The
Not
only
very
other thing I
smart
can
guy.
do is perform a ceremony to someone.
A wedding ceremony? Are we gonna get married?
So there's a coming of age one, and for
What's
the
that
next,
about?
you touch one humanoid who is a young
There's a strategy
adult.
for marrying people.
Yeah, there's a strategy for marrying people.
Okay.
You touch one humanoid who is a young adult. For the next 24 hours, whenever the target makes an ability check, it can roll d4 and add the number rolled to the ability check.
Bitch! I want that.
You're not a young adult.
I'm 34. That's young in my eyes.
No.
You can also do
Weathered warrior.
a dedication, and who
What
wishes
is it?
to.
What is it? What is all this?
It's and can perform ceremonial rites so that everyone gets benefits for it if they do
I
it.
see.
So if they decide to go to my god service, if they join Ezra, they can roll a d4 and add that to their saving throws. There's also wedding. Does anyone want to get married?
If they say I'm all for Ezra, do they get it?
I perform it on them, and then
Is it
there's
permanent?
What if
it's-
Ezra finds out they're really not all for Ezra?
They have to be for Ezra, so they have to join the god service.
Oh, okay. So you have to join up.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't joining no cult.
Anyone wants to join Ezra?
No, I'm.
Does anyone want to get married?
To who?
For the next 7 days, each
The
target
only
gains a
marriageable woman
+2
is-
bonus to AC.
Whoa!
Already married.
Drew is 2024.
Exactly.
What?
He doesn't have an
Lazarus can marry his aunt.
Yeah,
You got a pixie?
You don't have an imp right now. You have a sprite,
Yeah,
which I guess is
sprite.
a little better.
Yeah.
That's like Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
Has a little
Do you
dress
want to get
on.
married to your
You see, it's
pixie?
gonna be hard to consummate.
When
the
your
marriage.
pixie dies, I can
Maybe-
redo it.
Yeah, maybe.
You'll be a widow.
Yeah, maybe when my pixie comes back, we can do that. It's currently helping out with the.
It's going nowhere, I guess.
Interracial marriages.
I'm going
All
to
right.
assume there's no ceremony to be performed.
Okay. So it's well into the afternoon. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock. Are you guys healthy? Do you want to
I'm
rest?
fully good.
Do you want to do anything?
We should
I
probably
think
just
Reedy
go.
needs to rest.
Yeah.
But did he just
Reedy
buff
got
your
that
stuff that'll
case.
disappear if you rest?
That's true.
Way to go.
Didn't we rest?
We
We
rest,
did, but he
but-
got hit.
Ready to go.
And
My
how much
tree.
are you down? Because I can heal for
Yeah, how much
30.
are you down?
18 points, I
We
think.
do.
Okay, I'll heal you for 18.
We can do a short.
It's fine, I have lay on hands. I can heal up to 35 now.
Back and forth.
How many times can you do that?
Just 35 hit points.
Each day.
Huh?
Each day I can heal 35 hit points.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So, Davian says, is there anything you want to know? You're going in with visual, but do you want to know ahead?
I'm bad at sneaking.
Yes. Do you know where the blood painted man was when you saw him with the staff?
He was inside, but I don't know where
Do
he
you
is.
have like an inner sanctum where you think some big bad guy would like be skulking about in?
No,
Do you have a
we
private
are a
room?
winery.
Do you have a vault?
No, we are a winery. You act like we are some sort of
is
strange
there like
place.
You lived for hundreds of years here. You could have
Is
built
there
a
like a
wall.
key you have
The
that can
vault,
open
we-
the doors? Do you have like a master key?
The keys are in the winery.
You didn't bring a key yourself? No.
We were just trying to get out alive.
Is there, so you don't keep a key on you?
No.
Is there a back entrance we can use? So that would
There is back entrance. There's front entrances
Do
in
you have a
the
secret?
veranda.
Do you have a secret entrance?
There's no secret entrance. You will see
Holy
doors.
shit! What do
There
you
are
plan?
doors. There are doors in the veranda in the front.
Okay.
There is where the cart is.
Why don't I just climb onto the second floor at this point?
There are windows in the back.
Well, yeah, we'll do
You
that.
can try to climb up the vines
I
if
can
you are good at
fly.
climbing.
I'm a god at
I
climbing.
can fly up into the building.
You can fly.
Okay. All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Of course, he's gonna get up and start going to the house.
Okay. So you go outside the cabin.
But man,
They are all standing, wishing you well. Sophia hugs Vigio, says, they all say, bring the boy back alive.
Is there?
Good luck to
there's
you.
3 sons, right?
There are 2 sons.
Okay.
Is there
still
still-
have hair?
Mark?
At least to have a hair.
They still have hair.
They still have one heir, yes.
In case
Yeah.
something happens.
And they have the young Yolanda.
There you go. They're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. They're good. You're not sounding very positive there.
We don't have a
Doesn't sound
great
very
track-
good.
We don't have a great track record.
What?
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 Vigio's looking at you. What is your track
I
record?
have my finger right here. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was.
Dear God. All right. All right. So he takes you, basically, Vigio says, let's just go down the road.
Yeah.
We can go, it's about another 30 minutes or so, 30 minutes,
Yeah.
depending how fast we go.
That works for me.
So as you're walking along, you can see numerous small mounds of the burning vegetation that are on the side that stink of garlic and lemon and rot. It's still smoldering. It's like smoldering, and it's a thicker smoke.
Do you
It's
think
like
it's-
grayish. It's not like the fog.
Do you think it's edible?
Are you asking Vigio?
Yeah.
No, I would not eat
If
that.
you saute it, it's like it smells garlic.
You can eat it. I would not. It would
Saute
kill me.
it.
Kill me. Maybe you.
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
You could eat it.
Hold up. I'm gonna pull out my flask of water and put.
You're
more
hungry.
in.
You have your way.
Yeah, that's. What
I would
gonna do.
not recommend eating it.
Okay.
I don't know, unless you really want to. All right.
I mean, it smells like garlic and lemon. You know, that's a fucking
Yeah,
great
yeah,
thing.
it's
That's like a
halfway-
great add-on to veggies.
It's
You get some
halfway to
fucking
being a
green
really
onions,
good grilled
You
chicken.
just put some fucking garlic,
It's halfway to
salt, and lemon. Fucking delicious.
All right. Okay.
Sounds good.
Let me prepare here.
Shit, it could be asparagus and I'll eat it.
Really?
Yeah. Roasted veggies with garlic and stuff is delicious.
So's chicken.
Yeah, so is chicken. That's why I mostly eat chicken.
It's gonna be better with chicken than vegetables.
All right.
For you.
A toss like pan-seared asparagus is fucking delicious.
Why do you think we always put garlic and lemon on chicken? Because it just goes together. It's just a thing.
But I don't like lemon.
I don't. But people put lemon, garlic, pepper, chicken on shit.
They
It's
do
always
use
the same
lemon pepper
thing.
chicken.
What the fuck?
So I had a nice video that I
What?
didn't play for you. Darn.
What, Michael?
Oh, the great bonfire spell that Mike character has.
It doesn't just
Yeah,
insinuate.
it's pretty overpowered, isn't it?
Well, it just increases by 1d8 every.
Okay, so the road weaves through the
time you
woods.
get to the next class.
And as the trees open up, you can sort of see through the the haze. You can see the shadow of what looks to be the winery. It's along the road a little further ahead of you. I'm gonna go in a little bit so
Spooky.
you can kind of get the idea. Yep. Oh shit.
Oh, I can see what it looks
Oh
like.
shit! Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
it's
shit.
so beautiful.
Oh shit! What happened?
Now I'm
it.
seeing some girl laugh about something.
Damn it, Janet. There we go. Okay. The problem is they showed this, and it really works better going backwards, but I don't know how to do it backwards.
I don't know if there's a way to reverse the video.
No, not that I know of. So you can tell that the vast vineyards sort of stretch out before you, and that surrounding it, the winery that surrounds it, that doesn't make sense. Black vines ebb down from the hill, invading these green rows that you can see of the vines.
Yeah.
Scrap wood and planks and broken equipment is everywhere. At first glance, it all seems tranquil. There are some faint movements, subtle rustlings that hint at a presence lurking within.
Place is pretty nice.
Has anybody got a better view and vision than just normal
Nope.
vision?
I have dark vision.
Dark vision, is that going to see through fog?
I don't.
Look
I
it
don't
up.
think so. It's
I think a
smoke.
weather will be able to see through the fog just naturally.
Yeah. Good try. Good try. I like it. Roll your persuasion. You can't persuade the DM though. Don't bother.
That's a 20. That's
He
the worst
actually rolled
part.
a nat 20.
That's the worst part.
All right. Well, we'll see. I may be benevolent to
As
you.
far
Yes.
as, no.
No,
there is
okay.
one.
Okay. Everybody, close your eyes, but read.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see shit.
Eat it. Okay.
I'm going to give you a little bit better view.
Wow, it looks like a vineyard.
Okay.
Give me an imagination, Mike.
They're plants.
Immerse me.
They're plants with vines.
You're
and
very
little things growing on them. They're purple. There's a house and a road. A couple of barrels.
All right. So I'm going to hold on, you guys. I'm going to go back to. You have enough?
The house looks kind of haunted. The garage.
Well, I'd say it's that's
The
a good.
garage door looks like it's melted a little bit.
So here's my question to you. What house in Ravenloft doesn't look fucking haunted?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Look
Yeah.
at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I was
house.
thinking that was not much of a hint.
Yeah, that house that you go to when you're in Colt County, and the guy has a washing machine on the outside of the house, but he's got 7 of them. But there's not 7 washing machines here.
5 of them are broken.
You're probably gonna die. That's scary.
Okay, go ahead and you guys can open up and look back. Okay. All right. It's kind of up to you. Now, what we're going to do is, what time is it?
9:40.
I think we're going to stop. This is a good place to stop because the next round, I'll give you a hint. It's going to be, it's a skills challenge. So as we've done
I hope
in
it's
the
not
past,
Oh, wait, is it sneaky?
Michael, I need my die.
well, you can decide what you want to do. And looking at what you see here,
I'm not well over.
If it's a whiz,
well, you can take
'Cause
care of
Zen has
yourself, but
disadvantage
you've
with
got
stealth.
other people.
if
Huh?
it's wisdom
N has
and
disadvantage on
intelligence,
stealth.
Who does?
N.
I do too.
I was just going to say too. I think
I do
didn't
too.
some people oh you did rest. You haven't
yes.
exhausted,
So
but I don't think you had one level of exhaustion.
yeah, only one.
So you're okay. You're
But
okay.
he has disadvantage with stealth, and then I forgot W.
That's better than
He
what I
has the rat tail, but you
Better
can
than
also
what I
hear the
have.
faint clacking of coconuts hitting together
That's
as
better.
he walks.
Sarah, that's better than what I have.
So
That's better than me.
Okay.
I have -10 to my sneak.
You're that bad.
I'm that
okay.
bad.
we're
So-
not sneaky people.
so-
when you said we had to go in a little sneaky, I was like, oh, I don't think we're gonna be able
I
to.
It's
am-
up to you.
The only
Okay,
way
I'm
I'm
just gonna
getting
leave it
through
to
that
you.
door is like, it has to be fucking loud.
It's up to you guys. But
Because
you can
I have
see.
it might not be exactly -10. What's my dex? I have -10 to my sneak. So plus my dex is probably like -8.
So once you roll, you got to do add and.
I gotta do like it's gonna be -10 plus whatever I got.
So it's up to you to determine how you want to go. If you want to barge in, or if you want to, but you can see the distance you've got to go to get in there.
I
Okay.
can't sneak for the goddamn life of me.
You know you're visible, right? You're invisible the whole time.
Yeah, I told you to sit on the couch. Okay. All right, so we'll end it next week. We'll come back and we'll launch our attack on the winery. It's all set up for you.
Have a beautiful night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we could have started, but I'd rather wait.
Yeah. God, my eyes.
We gotta get up. We all gotta get up early.
You have the party.
So.
Dude, you have the party. The people who are worse at sneaking. I'm just gonna
Wrong
fly.
I gotta admit, you guys haven't done it yet, so.
You have to sneak it over.